Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, if I went on a date with a girl and I didn't want to hurt her feelings by telling her, like, straight up, hey, I don't want to see you again, the way I would do it, email a radio station.
That's why I don't encourage any women to date you.
It is a second date update. Eric is on the phone with us now. Eric sent us an email about a girl named Jade. What's up, Eric?
Hi, guys.
Tell us about the date.
We went to Maximilian, which is a French restaurant,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, you're supposed to put yourself in a position where you look good, and since I speak French, I thought that would be like a perfect idea.
Oh, nice. A little showing off. Cool.
Did you do the whole date in French? And maybe she couldn't understand anything?
Yeah.
She seemed to like whatever it is I was able to say, and,
Okay.
maybe order in French. That impresses them. I thought...
Hey, real quick,
That
that impresses
impresses
them.
them.
I like the way you said that. Okay, so anyway, continue. Sorry.
Well, I thought that there's a certain part of a dating where you're supposed to impress them, and I thought I did that. And I thought it was a good date, and yet I've left voicemails, and she hasn't responded. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to find out why.
When you say plural voicemails, how many?
Like, I've called her probably probably 4 times, but I've
Okay.
only left voice messages.
Did you leave the voice messages in French?
Yeah. Eric, hey, I'm going to ask the ladies in the room right now a question. If you went out on a date with Eric and he started speaking French at a French restaurant, would you find that as kind of a douchey move?
No, not if he was there to introduce me to French food. Like
Okay.
maybe I had never had it before and he had some expertise.
Lydia?
I don't know.
All right.
He seems sweet, so
And it
no.
depends on what he said,
He
too, in
seems
French.
sweet. I feel like it would be kind of a D-bag move, Eric. I'm just being honest.
Because you don't speak another language except Pig Latin.
I can speak Spanish, okay, but I'm not going to a Mexican restaurant speaking Spanish to the waiters, you know?
I think it's slick, only because it's French or Italian.
Okay.
Those are like languages of love.
Now, ladies, now that Jose has agreed with Eric,
Okay,
do you
you're
say
right.
it's a D-bag move? All right.
D-bag,
Come on.
yeah.
Hey, Eric, you ready to call Jade and get your answer as to why she hasn't called you back?
Yes, I am.
All right, we're going to call it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We got Eric the Frenchie on the phone. Frenchman Eric.
Francois.
Yeah, he took Jade out to a restaurant, a French restaurant, spoke French to the wait staff to try to impress her, show her that he knows French and the language of love and all that good stuff. And she didn't call you back. Now Eric, we didn't ask you, how did the date end?
I drove her home,
Uh-huh.
and when I was saying goodbye, we hugged, and I said I would call her.
So you were like, I will call you back. Okay, I'm gonna dial her right now and get her on the phone and see why she hasn't gotten back to you, okay?
Okay.
Has the French trick ever worked on other ladies?
Sort of.
I appreciate a man who speaks another language.
Yeah, but on a first date, it just seems like he's showing off, I would think.
Maybe he's nervous.
On purpose. He's trying to make a good impression.
Hello.
Hello, may I speak to Jade? Is this Jade? Oh.
Jewel, you're
Jade.
an idiot.
Hi, Jade. How are you?
Hi. Fine.
I should probably tell you, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
You don't sound very amused, Jade. We apologize.
Sorry about that. I'm calling you because I want to talk to you about a mutual friend that we have, Eric. You haven't called him back after your date, so I wanted to just call and see why you haven't gotten back to him.
I'm sorry. Wait. What is this? Like, how?
It's okay,
I know
Jade.
this whole thing is confusing because I started off with like some weird, stupid, like bad French thing, and then tried to introduce myself, and
Yeah.
now
No,
I feel
but you're a friend of Eric's.
yes, I
Very
am.
good.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the Eric that took me to the French restaurant, which is what I'm getting from what you just said,
Yeah.
he's a complete asshole.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that was quick.
Well-
Why do you say that?
He said something to the waiter in French that they both like started laughing really hard and like high-fived,
Okay.
and it just felt really awkward.
Uh-huh.
So I went home, and my roommate knows French, and I went home and tried to like repeat it to her, and she said that basically what he said to him was that he was 90% sure he was going to be sleeping with me.
In French?
That's awesome.
It's kind of a typical French man move.
Yeah, seriously. Eric?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Oh. Hey, Jade, Eric's on the phone right now listening to what you had to say. So Eric, you don't have a problem with her knowing that that's what you were saying in French to the waiter?
I'm just saying that it seemed to amuse the waiter, you know, and it's not like it was any harm done with anyone else. I just was having fun.
So you were offended, Jade, by that?
I can take a joke, but like it just seems really off-putting.
Okay.
You know, I always talk to waiters, even if it's not a French restaurant. So.
Every time I go on a first date, I talk about how I'm going to nail the girl I'm on a first date with to the waiter. Come on, Eric, like you're really sticking up for yourself, but you can't kind of see Jade's point of view on that?
I can sort of see, I guess, but you know, it was in a different language, so it's almost like it doesn't count, you know?
I will say my girlfriend that speaks fluent Spanish says it's a whole lot easier to say I love you to men in Spanish because it doesn't feel real. She does.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, you got your answer there. Jade, did he turn you off enough to where you don't want to go out with him again?
I don't think I'm interested. Sorry.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, I can take a joke, but like it just really.
Okay, because the show will pay for you guys to go on a second date. An American restaurant. We'll send you to Applebee's, where they speak English, where you know they speak English. All right? Would you go?
The fact that he even like involved you guys is just all of this is just a little too much for me.
Too much for you? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Eric, do you have anything to say?
Maybe in French?
Jade, you know, Applebee's sounds like fun.
Jade?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
She's not interested at all.
Yeah.
All right, Eric. Hey, man, you got your answer. My advice to you would be to not talk about nailing your first date in front of her face. No matter what. Even if it's in another language that you think she's not going to understand, it's probably not a good idea.
I didn't know the waiter was going to high-five me afterwards.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All the hits. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Your second date update today. A guy got called out for being just a major D-bag. He took a girl out to a French restaurant, decided to speak French to the waitstaff to show off, and at certain point said to the waiter, there's a 90% chance that I'm going to sleep with her, in French. And then the waiter high-fived him, and they laughed about it. And apparently she went home and talked to her roommate who speaks French and was able to find out what he said. And she was not interested in going back out with him.
That's so weird.
Strange, right?
That's so, I mean, shoot.
Hey, Danielle,
Yes.
what do you think about that?
I think that's freaking hilarious. He's a normal guy. Guys say stuff like that. She was just overly offended, and I think she was overreacting.
Really?
So would have you gone out with him again?
I would have, yeah.
Okay,
He's a
so
normal guy.
Okay, wait, question.
Would you have also hooked up with
his
him?
percentage have been right?
Yeah.
90% likely that you would have hooked up with him.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, right. So it wouldn't bother you if you were on a date with a guy and he said to someone else that there's a 90% chance that he's going to do it with you.
Hey, it's happened to me before, so I mean...
Maybe
It's
you need
happened
to
to you?
have higher standards.
Did you say it's happened to you before?
Oh, yeah, it's happened to me before. I didn't actually end up sleeping with a guy. I was like, dude, you're funny. But,
So
Have you been dating Jose?
Yeah.
Huh?
Have you been dating Jose?
Unfortunately.
So she wouldn't even lower her standards to that level, Lydia. I mean, there's a
Probably
certain
not.
type of girl.
I agree with her, though. The guy was just making a joke. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean,
Yeah, but it
It's
feels
it's
like
not like he was serious.
he was talking behind her back, too, because she was doing it in a different language. So it wasn't a joke to her.
yeah, like maybe if he had said it where she could understand it, you know,
Yeah.
it just there's something about it when it's a language that she doesn't speak that just seems a little
Creepy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like talking about her like that. Maya, you think that she did a good job?
She impressed me because at first when I heard her, I thought she was going to be the loser in this. But she actually followed up, and she just nailed him as far as what a douchebag he is.
Yeah. How would you feel if a guy high-fived on a date about getting a piece from you?
Well, first of all, I agree. The whole French thing in the beginning was stupid.
I feel like you're trying too hard.
I agree with Jubal.
Wow. And now how do you feel about yourself?
Oh, you know what? We were right. He's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about me now or the guy? I can't figure it out.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back. We've got Kelly on the phone with us today. Kelly emailed us about a guy named Cody. Apparently, they met through friends of friends.
Yes,
through friends of friends.
Okay.
And we got together at this bar, and I figured, blind dates are blind dates. I'm going to go in and...
Oh, so this was a blind date. All right.
Yeah, it was a blind date. I don't usually engage in those kinds of things because they can be a freaking disaster, basically.
Right.
So what did your friends tell you about this guy before the blind date?
Well, they told me that he was really cute and sort of, in the market looking for a relationship. He had been in and out of relationships. So, that whole relationship word, I went, oh, my gosh, I don't know. And they said, oh, he's really nice. I think you'd like him a lot. And he's got a great job. Lots of potential.
Okay. When you showed up for the blind date, what'd you find?
I had very low expectations going in. But 2.5 hours later, I'm still talking to this guy at the bar.
Wow.
We had so much in common. It was great chemistry. It was just one of those really great times, one of those really just great times in your life.
Sounds like you liked him a lot.
I do like him a lot. He was just a really great guy.
But you don't sound like you're looking for a relationship until this guy came along. It's just him that is making you change your mind.
Absolutely. I would consider getting to know this person better and investing some time in him. Basically.
Okay.
And at the end of the date, you guys exchanged numbers and everything else, and he said he would call you. How long has that been?
It's been a week.
It's only been a week.
Yeah, but he said to me, I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Okay, and you tried to reach out to him?
I tried to talk to, I was about 3 days, I think, and then I started to get antsy.
Okay.
So I've reached out to my friends, and I've said, hey, kind of poke around and see if you've heard anything. I'm not going to call him back.
Okay.
I am not going to get out.
I'm not going to call him back, but I'm going to call a radio station to do it for me.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right. I'll do that, but I'm not going to pick up the phone and call him and say, hey, didn't hear from you. You want to get together? It's all kind of weird, you know.
Well, hang out for like 3.5 minutes. I'm going to play a song, come right back, and get your second date update.
All
right. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Any of you guys ever got out on a blind date? Like completely blind, like never seen the person, met him?
I don't think I have. Yeah.
Once, thanks to you guys on the show.
Oh,
yeah,
that is
that's
correct,
right.
yes. And it didn't work out very well for him.
No, not at all.
Kelly is on the phone with us. If you were listening just a minute ago, Kelly went out on a blind date with a guy named Cody. They met at a bar and then ended up hanging out for like 2.5 hours. And you, after that date, were really into him.
Yes.
And he hasn't called her back for like a week. So we're going to get him on the phone and see why. Are you nervous at all?
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
Okay. All right. I'm going to call him right now.
I think this one's going to end well. I have good feelings about this one.
I kind of do too, actually.
We're definitely not on the same page.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Cody.
This is Cody.
Cody, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Pretty good. Have you heard our show before?
Parts of it, yeah.
Parts of it?
I thought he said fart too.
I did too. I was gonna say like I'm the guy that does the phone calls or whatever. I thought he was gonna say you're the guy that does the fart jokes. I was like, it's the same thing. Yeah, that's me.
Same guy.
We do a segment on our show called Second Date Update. It's where someone goes on a date and then gets blown off. They ask us to call the person they went on a date with and find out why. Somebody emailed us about you.
Okay.
You have any idea who that could be?
I went on a date like a week ago.
Yeah.
With a girl named Kelly?
Yeah.
All right. You ever gone on a blind date before?
Actually, that was my first time.
Okay. She said you guys had fun, though. You were talking at the bar for like 2.5 hours and exchanged numbers and were supposed to go out again, but you haven't called her. Do you mind telling us why?
Have you talked to her?
We did.
You've verbally spoken with her then?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you couldn't figure out, why there might be a problem? Did she talk, a lot by any chance?
Come on.
Okay.
All women talk a lot.
Cody, I will tell you this. She seems like she might be kind of a high-strung lady.
You think?
Okay. Is that what it is?
She had a drink when we were out. I probably had 4. I just don't think she noticed because she was really busy talking.
Wow.
Was she talking about herself the entire time, or did she ask you any questions about you?
All about everything. I don't think there's anything left to like know about her.
So you feel like in that 2.5 hour kind of date that you had, you learned about her whole entire life, and you don't need a more of a relationship with her then?
I mean, she was nice, but I just like she didn't seem really interested in getting to know me at all. Just like lots of very long, elaborate stories. I mean, somewhat enjoyable, but like I said,
Somewhat enjoyable.
I probably ordered 3 or 4 beers, and I'm just like sitting there, like I didn't know even how to like get out of the situation.
Hey, Cody?
Yeah.
I appreciate you helping us out here and giving us the answer and saying all that. I do. Thank you.
Now I'm going to throw you under the bus.
Yeah, this is where I tell you that Kelly is actually on the phone with us right now.
Oh, my God, of course.
And she just heard all of that. Kelly?
Yeah. What am I supposed to say to that? I mean, obviously, I'm a huge asshole, you know?
Okay, Kelly, slow down.
I don't think...
Slow down. Nobody called you an a-hole.
I said you were nice.
Yeah, well, isn't that sweet? Yeah, I'm nice. Well, good.
But Kelly, you don't have to be so defensive. I mean, don't you think...
Defensive? Oh, my God, defensive. Basically, I'm somebody he can't even imagine wanting to spend any more time with because he knows everything there is to know about me in 2.5 hours.
You would finish talking about, like, how your grandparents met. And then suddenly you, like, launched into another story about, like, your high school band teacher. And I'm just like, what information was I even able to present?
You know, if somebody says to me, so, tell me about Kelly, then I'm going to tell you about Kelly. And, you know, quite frankly, I'm a pretty complex chick, so I had a lot to tell you. Kelly, you know, I got a lot going on. I mean, I'm all that in a bag of chips, dude, you know?
Get it, Kelly. Kelly, do you talk when you're nervous? Were you nervous on this date?
Somewhat. I mean, I'm just totally... I'm just bored. I'm just blown
Kelly,
away.
I thought
And
she was
obviously, you know, I have no sense or no judge of anything that I'm doing or saying.
What were you trying to say, Cody?
See what I just did? Tried to say something, and then she kept going. Like, this is kind of what the first date was. I mean, I was going to say I let it go for a long time because I thought maybe she was nervous. I'm sorry, you know, like, what can I say?
Hey, Kelly, maybe you guys just don't click. Like, maybe you do talk a lot, but maybe there's a guy out there who likes that. Cody obviously isn't that dude. That being said,
obviously.
I would love to send you guys out on a second date. We'll pay for it if you guys will go out again. Would you be interested in going out on a second date?
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
I just had to ask. I will just say this. Next time you go on a first date, just go to the movies.
So she can talk her way through the film?
Well, no. Then that way you'll be at least be quiet for like 3 hours. And
That's what you think.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe you'll keep talking.
Well, Cody, I'm really sorry that, you know, I took you 2.5 hours and you'll never get that back again. Sorry. You know, I don't know.
Whatever. I mean, like I said, you're not. It's not like you were totally boring the whole time. I just. Like,
well, that's good to know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's a brand new segment on the show. You go out on a date and they don't call you back. Well, we're going to call them for you and find out why. Today we've got Jennifer from Bellevue on the phone. Jennifer?
Hi.
Okay, you want to get a hold of a guy named Mike who hasn't called you back. What's the story with him?
Oh, I met Mike at a bar, and we went on a date.
Okay.
Yeah.
You met him at a bar, and what'd you guys do on your first date?
He actually took me paddleboarding, which I'd never done before, and I think he was very good at it.
And I have to say, brave for getting in a bikini on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't really a big deal. I'm not super coordinated.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mike. I was like, Mike was wearing a bikini on your first date?
I
Interesting.
like this guy.
All right, so you guys went paddleboarding. You had a good time. The date seemed to go well?
Yeah, it went really well. I mean, I was a little hesitant just because I'd never done it before, and he seemed pretty good at it. And I fell in at one point, but then he sort of like jumped in and, you know, to make me feel less embarrassed, which was nice. And I thought we had a really nice time and a good connection. We were talking about Europe and how we both kind of want to travel, and, you know, I don't know, it's good.
How did it end?
I mean, we kissed. It was really nice.
Is that all that happened? Just a kiss?
Yeah.
So you enjoyed your date with Mike?
It was really nice. It was like very sweet. It was, that it was like a really good connection, which is why, but he hasn't called me in 4 days, so I'm sort of...
4 days.
Yeah.
That's not a whole lot of time, but you're that concerned where you felt like you wanted to do the second date update.
I don't know. I feel like most guys call me like in 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
I agree with her. I think if it's been 4 days, I would get worried.
All right.
Yeah,
So
to a point where you would, okay, we'll go with it.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just
going to be
I'm
quiet.
with
We're
her.
going to roll with the punches
All
here.
right, Jennifer, we're going to give him a call right after this. You're prepared to hear whatever he has to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he may think that you don't give him enough space already.
Seriously. All right, Jennifer, we're going to call Mike and find out why he's not getting back to you in your second date update right after this song.
Second date update.
All right, Jennifer is on the phone with us now. She went out on a date with Mike 4 days ago, and she wants to know why Mike hasn't called her back yet. Now, Jennifer, you heard what happened the other day when we did this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And you still want to hear what he has to say?
I just want to know what's up, and I feel like he's going to be more honest this way than...
All right.
You
Okay.
know.
We're going to call him right now. Hopefully he'll answer, and we'll see what he says.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
How are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. You got a second?
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Brooke and Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station moving 92.5.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to you real quick about a mutual friend we have, someone named Jennifer. You went out on a date with her a few days ago. Everything seemed to go fine. You two crazy kids went paddleboarding, and since then you haven't gotten in contact with her.
Sorry, this is a little bit strange. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say here.
Well, honestly, she just emailed us and wanted to know why you haven't gotten back to her after she thought you guys had a great date.
And she reached out to you guys to see instead of just getting in touch with me and asking?
Yep. So why haven't you called her back?
Well, I've been really busy at work, so to be quite honest, it's a busy time for me right now, and I was planning on calling her as soon as things sort of cleared up, but
Mike, that sounds
that's
like...
that's not a brush off. Honestly, that's really sort of what happened. So
Well, and it's only been 4 days.
Right.
Like, how long do you normally take before you call a date back?
me personally,
Yeah.
we had a good date. I was going to maybe see what she was doing this weekend, something like that, but I'm not going to hop on the phone the day after the date, even as good as this date was, once things cleared up at work, I was going to get in touch with her. So,
Right. So does that concern you a little bit that she emailed us to call you after only 4 days?
yeah, it's just a little, that's a little strange that she would go to such great lengths to sort of figure this out. Yeah, I guess she's called once or twice and maybe dropped me a text or something, but...
Jennifer?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, Jennifer's on the phone right now, Mike. Anything
I
that
should have known. I should have known.
Jennifer, you
Jennifer.
seem kind of like a stage 5 clinger right now, to be honest with you.
I'm not. Really, I'm not.
Are you embarrassed?
You can say that, but it seems like the evidence is pointing to that.
No, I don't know. It felt like a long time.
All right, so are you kind of embarrassed, Jennifer, that you freaked out after 4 days and had a radio station call him to see why he wasn't getting back to you?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I don't know. I thought, and one of my friends thought it would be a good idea too, so now I'm mad at her.
Guessing that friend's single?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Mike, has this freaked you out too much to where you don't want to go on a second date with her now?
Honestly, yeah, it's just a little, it's not to be mean, but it's maybe just a little bit too much for me.
Okay, well, Mike, what if I offer to pay for you guys to go on your second date? The show will pay for your date. Would you do it then?
You're going to make me seem like a jerk here, but it's just, I'm sorry, man. It's just a little bit too much. I'm really busy and I'm focusing on work, and we had an awesome date, but honestly, if this is happening after 4 days, it's just, all signs point to maybe a little bit more than I'm able to sort of commit to right now.
Mike,
so.
it could be such a great story someday at your wedding.
Yeah, I mean, if that wedding is being planned right now, then I have problems because
I was going to say Jennifer is actually sitting there at her house right now with a wedding dress on, waiting.
No, I mean, Jennifer, you were really awesome, and I think, like I said, I think you're really cute, and we had a good time. And I'm sure maybe later on, who knows what will happen, but it's something you need to do right now. But.
All right, Jennifer, I'm sorry. Maybe you jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah.
There is somebody out there for you, though. Trust me.
Yeah, I'll try and be more patient next time.
Okay. And when you find him, don't text him 89 times, okay?
189 times.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke wants them to go out so bad.
I know. I feel bad for her.
Text us 78592. What do you think about that? Should he still take her out? I don't know. For a second date update today, met the girl that he wants to call at a rock climbing class.
Oh, cool.
Or like a little club, I guess, that they have. I've gone to one of these rock climbing gyms before. It was very bad for me, though, because I got to the top of the little rock wall, and then I turned around and I just started crying because I couldn't get down.
Oh, that's so sad.
They had to call the firefighters to come and rescue me.
Was
it
that
was
your
cool.
plan?
It made the news. I was like the cat stuck in a tree story at the end of the news. That was the feel-good story, but I could never go back to rock climbing after that. It's just
I could see the headline. Watch this little guy get saved at the rock climbing gym.
too traumatic for me.
Yeah.
But Ed, you're a pretty good rock climber, huh?
Yeah, I am a pretty good rock climber.
That's sexy. I'm going to tell you right off the bat that I have a thing for rock climbers.
Well, thank you, Brooke. Thank you.
Yes.
Clearly, the girl that you want to call today doesn't.
Well, I mean, I guess not, you know?
Tell us a little bit about her.
Well, her name's Nicole, and I met her at my rock climbing gym, and she just was really cute, you know?
Is that when you put the chalk that you used for your hands and you smacked her on the butt and left a handprint?
No, well, I didn't think that we were probably at that stage yet.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I'm not allowed back into those rock climbing classes. I had a lot of fun with that.
Just how many handprints can you make?
How'd you guys initially start talking?
Well, you know, I saw her form, and I thought it was pretty good, so I went up and I gave her a compliment. I told her that I thought I liked her strong hands.
Are you serious? That is not the line you used.
Yeah, I was joking, and I told her I was joking, and we laughed about it. It was great.
Okay, that's good. That's a risk. That's a risk there, and I guess it worked because you guys actually went out, right?
Well, I mean, kind of not really, you know. We were planning to go out, but it kind of got sidetracked.
What does that mean?
Well, so afterwards I asked her if she wanted to have a drink after class, and she said yeah. So we were going to go out, but, you know, I was kind of smelly after class, and, you know, she had built up a workout too, so, like, we needed to shower, but my place was all on the other side of town, so she said that I could, you know, come over to her place and shower, and so we went over there.
Wow. That's nice.
She offered for you to go to her place and shower on the first time she met you?
No, not like I'm some weirdo that she's inviting over out of the blue, you know. I've seen her a few times at this club, and, you know, I just needed to get clean. It wasn't like a sexual thing at all, you know.
Okay.
I was kind of stinky, you know.
I don't know. No matter what, a girl invites me to shower with her, and to me, that's always sexual.
I don't think she said with her. I think just at her house.
Oh, that's what I heard.
I mean, it wasn't with her. We weren't in the shower together.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So what happened? You went back to her house?
So we go back to her house, and she showers, I shower, and we're getting ready to go out, and she gets a phone call from a friend who's stranded somewhere, like at the airport or something, and she asks if she can go get her.
Did that seem like an excuse to you?
Yeah.
Well, it sounded a lot like an excuse to me. I mean, you know, I'm trying to be cool and everything, but I say, you know, we'll just have your friend call AAA. They can come get her, you know, right? So
you
or AAA? I mean,
well, yeah, she said her friend had a flat tire and that she was close to the airport and needed to run over there to help her out.
Yeah, I like how you're persistent, though. Dude, AAA or something. You don't need to help your friend out right now. Like, there's many services. There's lots of people who can. I'm sure somebody will be driving by and help her out. Let's go on our date right now.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know, it kind of sounded like a line,
right?
But you know.
Okay, so did she go help her friend out then?
Yeah, unfortunately she did. She said that she really had to go and that her friend really needed her help. So, you know, but she did say, can we take a rain check?
Okay.
So I thought, okay, I guess let's do that.
see, I just think that's so weird because if, like, my friend truly called me and had a flat tire, I'd be like, hey, come with me, then we'll go out after.
But that's weird. Then you're introducing him to friends
No,
already.
I think she's lying. That's all I'm saying.
So did you get the rain check then?
No, I mean, she's been MIA from the club, and no calls.
Wow. Okay. And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
4 times.
4 times, and she's not showing up to any of the rock climbing stuff.
Not showing up to any of the classes.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's pretty intense to get someone to change their entire activity schedule to avoid you, is what it sounds like.
Oh well, I don't know. I'm hoping that either she's really sick, I guess, or maybe like something happened at the airport and like they're in trouble or something. I guess.
I hope that while she was changing her friend's tire, she got hit by a car and has been in the hospital, so that she's not calling me back. Not that I did something wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Well, okay, but that sounds a little bit worse than what I actually meant. You know, I mean, I don't want her to get hit by a car or anything. I just don't want it to be my fault.
I'm glad you had to clarify that. That's good.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, man. Hang on.
Point 5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're on the phone to do a second date update, but I have like something that just came up, and I'm not going to be able to do it. A buddy of mine, his bike tire popped,
Oh,
so
bike
I got to
tire.
go help him out. Okay?
Oh, you're joking, right?
No, he's real close to his house. He's like 10 blocks away from his house, but I feel like I need to help him out. So let's just take a rain check on this whole second date update thing, okay?
Ha
You can't call AAA?
He's like, ha ha.
All right. And the reason that I'm saying that to Ed is because Ed wants us to call a girl named Nicole today. They met at a rock climbing group. After the rock climbing class one day, they agreed to go out, but they had to shower, so they went back to her place to shower. After they were done getting ready, she said, hey, something just came up. One of my friends has a flat tire or something, and I have to go help them. So we think that's an excuse that she made up to get out of the date because since then she hasn't talked to him. She hasn't even shown up to the rock climbing class, which makes me think that you must have done something really bad, Ed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it was. If I did, you know.
Did you do anything weird in the shower, like make any strange noises
Terrible
or use
singer.
her expensive shampoo without permission? Because that stuff costs a lot.
No, I just took a shower.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out what happened, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Who knows? Maybe she's still by the side of the road helping her friend out with that tire.
It just took him a while to figure out how to change one.
It's been weeks.
It's about 2 weeks now, but here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Nicole there?
Yes, this is Nicole.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. How can I help you?
Well, I'm calling you today because we recently got an email into our show from somebody who's trying to get a hold of you.
Someone trying to get a hold of me?
Yeah. Apparently, they've tried to call you a bunch, and you're not responding to them. So they asked if maybe we could get you on the phone.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, geez.
So the guy's name is Ed, and you know Ed from your rock climbing group?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I do. I know him.
Well, Ed emailed us because he said that when you guys were supposed to go out, you ended up saying you had to rain check it to help your friend out with a flat tire, but since then you haven't talked to him or even shown up to the rock climbing group.
He's given you a lot of information. What else did he tell you? God.
That's pretty much it. He just told us that you guys met at class and were supposed to go out, and then he thinks you made up an excuse.
I did, but I think he's leaving out a big part of the story.
Really?
He did something weird, didn't he? I know he did something weird at your house.
I definitely classify it as weird, yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
Oh, God, this is so embarrassing.
Is it like...
What did Ed tell you about our date?
He said that you guys were at your rock climbing class, and then after you were supposed to go somewhere, so you went back to your house to shower, and then you got out of the shower and said that your friend had a flat tire that you had to go help her, and then that was it.
Okay, well, there's definitely a part left out of that story. I was in the shower. I took a shower first, and I hear a knock on the door, and he yells through the door, "Hey, do you have another bathroom?" And I'm like, "No, sorry, give me 2 minutes, I'll be right out." So I finish showering quickly, and I come out of the bathroom, and I'm like, "Okay, it's ready now." And he's like, "Great, thanks." So he's showering, and I'm just waiting for him. I get dressed, I get ready, put some makeup on, and I went to the kitchen to get a glass of water, and I'm smelling something weird at the sink. So I investigated, and I put my nose closer to the sink, and I'm smelling urine coming from my sink.
You smelled pee in your sink.
Yeah, like really strong, really strong. No mistaking.
Are you saying that you think he peed in your sink?
Absolutely. I mean, why would he knock on the door, ask me if I have a bathroom, and then mysteriously my sink smells like pee?
Oh my God.
You think he had to go so bad that he urinated in your kitchen sink?
I don't think anybody has to go that bad that they have to urinate in someone's sink that has dishes in it.
Oh, and it had dishes in it, too.
He didn't even move him out if he was going to do that?
Did you ask him about this?
No, I mean, I was just, he obviously did it, and I'm like gagging. I had to get out of this, so I made up an excuse that a friend needed my help.
Are you sure you didn't have like anything in your sink that could have smelled like urine and you just didn't remember like old food or something?
I'm absolutely sure water glasses do not smell like urine.
That is crazy. Why would you do that?
Well, I guess that's understandable then why you don't want to call him back if you think that he peed in your sink.
It's so disgusting. I mean, really?
But why wouldn't you just tell him? Why do you make up the excuse of rain checking? Like, it'd be embarrassing to him, not to you.
I just wanted to get him the out of my house, and I'm never going to see this guy again, so why did it matter?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately for you, you are going to talk to him again because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you right now.
Nicole, look, I don't know what you thought you smelled, but I did not pee in your sink. There's no way.
Ed, it is unmistakable. There's no one else there.
I mean, do you have a cat? I mean, maybe the cat went in there.
I don't have a cat.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, but 1 + 1 = 2. You asked if I have another bathroom, and then suddenly my sink smells like pee.
Well, you know, Nicole, I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, yeah, maybe someone else peed in your sink. Because, I mean, it wasn't me, Nicole.
It's been happening a lot. There's been a rash of people just breaking into places and peeing in sinks.
And then leaving.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that in the 2 minutes that I was in the shower, someone knocked on the door and said, I have to pee really bad, and you were like, hey, why don't you pee in this girl's sink?
No. I mean, I didn't see anybody. But, I mean, like, you know, maybe like during the day or something, somebody peed in there. I mean...
Ed, come on. You have to stop with the bullshit. Just be a man and fess up. I mean... I don't have a roommate. I don't have a cat. No one pee burgled me. It was you. So just admit it. I mean, come on.
Well, okay, so I went a little, but...
my gosh, Ed! Why wouldn't you go outside? You're a dude, man.
It doesn't matter if it's a little or a lot. Like, any amount of pee in my sink is not okay.
And I ran the hot water after. Look, I mean, I'm really sorry, but it was a lot longer than 2 minutes, you know, Nicole.
There were dishes in my sink.
Look, you know, I don't know if this makes it any better or whatever, but, like, I didn't pee on your water glass. Like, I moved it to the side and then moved it back. But, I mean, I didn't pee on it.
But the sink still smelled like pee, and then you put the dishes back in it, and it's like splashed all over them.
Well, I mean, I figured you might notice that the dishes were moved.
That is so gross, Ed. What was going through your head that said sink? Sink is the best option right now.
Had to pee.
Look, I mean, you know, you can sit there and judge, but I mean, like, you don't know what I was going through at the time. Like, I had 2 big bottles of Gatorade on the way over there, and she doesn't have anywhere else to go. I mean, she doesn't have any plants or anything like that. I mean, who doesn't have plants in her house? Come on.
If it were my place, I'd prefer you choose the sink over peeing in my plants, but that's just me.
You are so disgusting. I cannot believe this really happened.
Well, I didn't know what else to do. I mean, there was a lot of pressure going on there.
You couldn't wait 2 minutes. You're a grown man.
It was longer than 2 minutes, Nicole. Look, I'm really sorry. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you that I peed in your sink. And I'm sorry that I peed in your sink. But I really liked you, you know, and I was having a good time. And you did say that you wanted a rain check. So I am hoping that you'll give me a second chance.
Hey, Nicole, would you like to go out with Ed again? We'll pay for a second date.
Yeah.
No way. Not a
Nicole,
chance.
we're going to pay for it.
Yeah, see? Neither one of you have to come out your pockets at all. We'll pay for the date,
I
Nicole.
don't think that's a big sell, Ed,
No.
for a girl.
It's not. It's so disgusting. I can't even look at you.
Come on. I mean, like, I'm sure if you could, like, put yourself in that situation, like, what would you do? I mean, maybe you would go in the sink, too.
You're just gross. There's no way in hell we're going out on a second date, any date, first date. Mm-mm.
All right. Well, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
And Ed, I hope you learned a lesson about peeing in people's sinks.
I can't believe that has to be a lesson someone learns.
Have we learned it?
Yeah, I've learned it.
All right,
that's
good.
good.
Yep, no more peeing in people's sinks.
You know, for the record, guys, like, this is probably the first time this has ever really happened to me.
It's probably the first. You're not even sure if it's the first time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Actually, really surprised by the reaction from today's second date update. A lot of people texting in at 78592, and their reaction is strange to me. If you didn't hear it, Ed wanted to call this girl named Nicole, who wasn't calling him back. We found out that she wasn't calling him back because they did a little rock climbing, went back to her place to shower before they went out on their date. And while she was in the shower, he had to go to the bathroom and ended up peeing in her sink, and she could smell it when she went to go, like, get a glass of water or something, so she didn't want to go out with him again. But everybody that's texting in at 78592 seems to be on board with this guy. Like, what's the big deal? I figured people were going to rip him, but they're all ripping her for being prissy. Somebody texted in at 78592 and said, I pee in my sink all the time, and I'm a girl.
That's so weird. Why would
It's just
you do
awesome.
that?
Yeah, that's
And
talented.
there was a plumber that texted in that says, well, he should have rinsed out the pee trap. That loop that's under the sink, that's where he went
Yeah.
wrong. Because you have time for that while someone's showering.
Somebody else texted in at 78592 said, what's her deal? There's really not much of a difference between sink and the toilet.
Yeah.
It all goes the same place.
There you
She
go.
needs to chill out. Anyway, they decided not to go on a second date because he peed in her sink and she was disgusted by it. Again, she should probably take him up and go out on the date because apparently it's not a big deal if you pee in somebody else's sink.
Apparently, people are okay with washing their dishes in a toilet because
Yep.
there's not a difference to them.
Not at all. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Today, a listener named Ryan is on the phone for a second date update, and in his email, he said that he's been frustrated with dating recently, so he started trying a unique way to meet women.
Okay.
He didn't explain what it was, so I can only assume that he's dressing up as a dog and going to dog parks.
Oh, yeah, women love puppies.
They least expect it.
Yeah.
You just sit, you can smell whoever you want, you can hump anybody's leg, and then 6 months later, you stand up and reveal, hey, my name's Ryan. I'm not a dog at all. Would you like to go on a date?
And
Yeah.
this whole time, I thought you were a horny talking dog.
Is that what you're doing, Ryan? Because that's what I was thinking.
Not quite.
Oh, man.
All right.
But now he's got a plan B for
Yeah.
if this one doesn't work out.
We'll find out what your unique way is in just a second, but tell us the name of the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Chrissy.
Chrissy. All right.
Okay.
And did you meet her in the unique way that you've been meeting people? Sounds creepy.
Yeah, turns out I did.
All right. So what is that? What are you doing?
Okay, so...
And I'm sorry to say that with so much judgment in my voice, but this is a second date update and people do weird things. So what are you doing?
Well, I'm self-employed. I have my own business, and I work in an office downtown, and my window is on the ground floor. So a lot of people walking by all day long. And one day, I had some buddies come by the office for lunch, and, you know, as a gag, we put up a sign in the window that says, ladies, if you see something you like, tap the glass.
It's like a sales window for a boyfriend.
Yeah, you know, I mean, did it as a laugh.
It actually worked?
To be honest, not really. You know, a few old ladies would walk by. They tapped on the glass. I would wave and smile. You know, some of them would tap again. I'd give them a thumbs up.
Like, no, I'm serious. Haven't been with a man in years.
Yeah, I think their average age was like maybe 80 or 85.
Good thing about me is can't get pregnant. Menopause. Want to go out?
God, menopause for them was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, unfortunately, no one I was really interested in.
Okay. So you did get some tappers, just not the ones you wanted. And so did the girl you go out with, Chrissy, did she tap?
So here's the story. Like, after this fourth awkward encounter with an old lady, I obviously hadn't thought this through, and I was about to take the sign down. Then this cute girl tapped on the window. You know, I looked up expecting to see, you know, one of this rotating cast of women who...
Yeah.
She's like, have you been trying to sleep with my grandma? I'm mad at you. Yeah, you pervert. I'm guessing that was Chrissy.
Yeah, much to my surprise, there was actually like a hot girl standing outside. And,
So what'd you do, like run out of your office?
yeah, basically, you know, I was like, hold on. And I ran outside, and I asked her what her name was, and she was like, well, I'm Chrissy.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this actually worked.
But almost didn't. She was like, Chrissy, but my name doesn't matter.
because I'm just here to tell you that I've walked by for a few weeks now. I've seen the sign in your window, and I'm just want to tell you, you're never going to meet a girl that way.
You're
Okay,
like,
so-
well, isn't that ironic? Because
Right.
that's what we're doing now, Chrissy.
I was like, well, that's not true. I met you, right?
Okay.
She laughed, and it felt like we had a good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And asked her if she worked around there. She told me she did. And I was like, listen, obviously you just came to tell me that you thought this was pretty lame, but what if we just had one drink together?
Okay, good move. That's actually pretty smooth.
Yeah, and so, she agreed. She had plans that night. So I texted her. We made plans. We met up for a drink.
Uh-huh.
And, when we met up, she was in this amazing, sexy red dress. Like, literally my jaw dropped when I saw her again.
Well, and I will say
Okay.
that's a good sign for you. If a woman takes the effort to pick out a dress to meet up for a drink, that means that she wants to impress you.
And, in the back of my head, I was like, I cannot believe this stupid sign actually worked.
Yeah. Congratulations. I mean, it sort of worked. You're not getting a call back now.
That's true.
Yeah, don't count your chickens, right?
All right. How was the whole date?
It was really good. We had a lot in common. We talked about concerts that we were into. We both like photography and a lot of the same music. I made her laugh a lot. The whole thing was great.
How long did you guys hang out for?
I think we had 4, maybe 5 drinks. I can't honestly remember. We were there for a couple hours.
Okay.
And we were talking about things that we wanted to do together even before the day was even over. Talking about maybe taking a hike or...
Okay. So, that's good that you're planning on another date while you're on that date. Did you guys kiss at the end or anything?
At one point near the end of the date, I wrote in a cocktail napkin, if you like what you see, tap your lips on mine.
Okay.
Tap your lips.
Call back to the first original joke, how you met her.
Yeah, it was kind of a callback, but that didn't really go over. She was basically like, that was pretty lame. But she laughed. Maybe it was like a pity laugh. And I was like, I know, but we should definitely hang out again. And she said, okay. And we hugged. And that was that. And I haven't heard from her since, unfortunately.
Nothing. And you've tried texting her?
Yeah, I texted her a few times, even gave her a call, which I know you're not supposed to do these days, but...
What's your theory? Why do you think she's not calling you back?
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe it was like that lame joke at the end, but that's really the only thing I can really think of. And I did take the sign down, but now I feel like, I'm just like a sad little puppy in the window waiting for someone to come and pick me.
All right.
Dude, and if you haven't seen her walk by, she's
sitting
taking
there.
a different way to work just to avoid little sad puppy.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Ryan is on the phone, and he thinks he's not getting a call back from a girl named Chrissy, probably because he asked her to tap her lips onto his lips. It's a weird way to ask for a kiss.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense if you heard the first part, though. He met her because, as a joke, he and his office buddies put a sign on their window. They work on the ground floor of a building that said, hey, tap the window if you're interested in anything inside. And she actually did tap the window, but mostly to tell him he'd never meet a woman that way. And then he actually got a date with her. They went out, had a good time, but during the date, he tried to bring that joke back and wrote on a cocktail napkin, if you like what you see, tap your lips on mine.
Oh, man.
And he
I
thinks
thought it
that
was
lame
great.
joke is the reason he's not getting a call back. Ryan, are you ready to call her?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It just dawned on me. What if the whole thing was just a pity date? She felt bad for you that you were so desperate that you put up a sign.
Who's going to put in, that kind of time to just, give pity to a stranger?
Yeah, and she
Yeah,
did
that's a
dress
good
up and
point.
everything, too, for your
Yeah,
date.
that's a good
Seems like
point.
most people would have, better things to do.
Yeah,
you're right.
And
She wore
maybe
that
she's
red dress.
evil.
That's
Maybe,
true.
maybe she's like, screw it. I got better things to do, but I just want to mess with this guy.
Either that,
We'll
she had
find
a real,
out.
Either that or she had a real dinner date after his date.
Yeah, you were the
That's
free-
what she
Yeah.
wore the dress for.
You were appetizers.
Yeah.
Maybe she was just in it for the free drinks, but I hope not, because I felt like we had a really strong connection with one another.
Who knows? All right. We'll call her and find out right now, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Chrissy, please?
this is she.
Hey, what's up, Chrissy? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good. I'm sorry, who is this again?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Does that mean anything to you at all?
No, I think you've got the wrong number.
I don't think I have the wrong number, but I can understand your confusion. So I'm calling from a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, and the reason that I'm calling you is because we got an email about you.
About me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show, and it's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you don't call them after, they can email us to get you on the phone and try to figure out what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named Ryan.
Okay.
You remember
Remember who Ryan is?
I do remember Ryan.
He's the guy with the sign in the window.
Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Yes.
Well, he emailed us because he said he really enjoyed going out with you, but now you're not answering any of his text messages or anything like that. So he's wondering if he did something wrong.
Well, I guess if I'm being honest, it feels like Ryan hasn't dated a lot. So it was just a little awkward.
Oh.
Okay, so he doesn't know how to date. Anything specific?
Well, I will say this. Ryan, he's a very nice guy. We had a good first half of the date. It was totally fine, just kind of getting to know you. And then
Okay.
I went a little overboard. It was a little too much too soon. So I didn't feel comfortable answering his text and continuing that.
Too much too soon. He said he didn't even kiss you.
No, not like that. We were talking about music, and we had a lot of music similarities that we enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this band I hadn't heard of, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, they're coming into town. I should get us tickets."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, the tickets are like 7 months in advance." So that was a little like, oh, ha, ha. Like I thought he was being funny, and he was very like, I can hop on my phone and get the tickets right now.
Oh, a little too eager.
So, yeah, a little too eager. I mean, we were just getting to know each other.
Chrissy, is that really a bad thing? I mean, yeah, sure, it may not work out, and 7 months from now he may have to take a friend instead of you, but like, isn't it nice to have someone finally just say, yeah, let's keep doing this?
I am in agreement with you. I do think that it's nice, but it wasn't like that one incident. Like, it just kept coming on, like, really strong. And
Do you have any other examples of things that he did?
he told me that I reminded him a lot like his mom. We had similar personalities.
Don't ever do that.
No, but that could be good.
No.
Yeah, he wanted me to go back home with him on this trip to, like, see his mom and hang out with his mom and see how we get along together.
Okay.
And I was kind of playing it off as jokes, but they kept coming where it was like, yeah, I think you get along with my family really well, and these are these things that we do back home, and you could join in. And I mean, it was like
that's a lot.
Planning family events, and it was like 45 minutes into our date.
All right. Wow. So,
and can we just establish, too, that I don't think that there's a woman on the planet that wants to be like your mom.
Right.
Like, it just, ever.
I mean, I'm sure that he meant it in a sweet way, but
Right.
it just came across a little Norman Batesy-ish.
Right. I mean, he's already planning a date 7 months from now, and then he also wants you to go meet his family and go to their all events and everything else, and it's only your first
Well, that's
date.
not the worst of it.
What?
As we were leaving, he stops us at the host stand, and he asks the host if he can put in a reservation at that same table at the same time a year from now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
For the anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Oh, no.
That's awkward.
Super awkward.
I'd be ready to run.
I mean, luckily that was the end of the date, so I tried as hard as I could to just play it off of like, haha, this is funny, because like he's a very nice guy. He did make me laugh, but the second part of the date, it was just very clingy.
Oh, no.
Well,
Like he
and
was sending me a bunch of text messages afterwards. He called me, like I was like, just back off, dude.
Yeah.
And he sounds like one of those people that just becomes the relationship too, instead of being
Correct.
two people in a relationship. You're one person.
Right. It just kind of weirded me out. It was too much too soon. And like you said, if it were done right in the right time, in the right fashion, I would be all over it. But,
Right.
45 minutes an hour into knowing somebody.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'm
That's
with
a
you.
lot. You know what else is moving a little too fast, maybe?
What?
Letting you know that he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to
Oh my gosh.
you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Unless he hung up. Ryan, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Ryan. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry that you had to hear that. I really do think that you are a nice guy.
No, I'm sorry. I'm like sorry if I came on too strong or if like that was too fast. It was like definitely not my intention. But I was just like felt like we really hit it off in the moment, and like when you see something great in front of you, you just like really want to take advantage. Aww. And like I just wanted to have a great time.
And I get that, and I respect that. It just was a little much of having that great time go for like the next 50 years together.
Yeah.
Well, right.
To be planning your year anniversary at the same restaurant. I mean, I'm assuming that's what you were doing, Ryan.
That was like kind of a joke, but I mean, like...
Kind of.
I mean, I think it was just because that was like the nail on the coffin, I guess you could say, because Ryan, again, we did have a great time. You are funny guy, and we do have a lot of things in common, but it was like one thing after another.
Ryan's like, speaking of coffins, I already picked out our graves next to each other.
But Ryan, I mean, do you always move this fast? Like, you're at lightning speed, dude.
To be honest, I was going to buy tickets to that concert anyway. Like, I didn't necessarily have to go with you.
Hey, Ryan, it's okay to just admit that you were really into her, because now it sounds like you're just playing everything off like, it was more of a joke, the reservations. I was going to go to that concert anyway. I mean, I figured I got an extra seat on the plane to see my mom, so I was like, why not?
No, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I really was into you. I really did like you. I just, like, I've got a great relationship with my mom. I mean, doesn't Freud say that, like, every guy is looking for a woman like his mom? Like, I thought it was a compliment.
Oedipus complex.
I mean, maybe that's true, but that's definitely not what most women want to hear on a first date, especially, wearing the dress that I was wearing. I didn't want to be compared to your mom.
Yeah.
But, like, look, you really did look like a younger version of my mom. I just, like, I couldn't stop myself.
Yeah, stop talking about that, Ryan. Yeah.
I mean, Ryan, you've got to see, like, if you're already planning your first anniversary within the first hour of hanging out with somebody, by the third date, you guys are naming your children. Like, you've got to slow it down. Can you do that?
I didn't think it was really that serious. I mean, we can, like, cancel that reservation and, like, do something else for our anniversary if you want.
Okay, yeah, stop talking about the anniversary. Chrissy, would you like to go on a second date with Ryan? We'll pay for it, and then you can meet up with him and see if he can slow things down a bit.
Yeah. Chrissy, like, before you answer, like, again, I'm really sorry. Like, if you give me a second chance, we'll go out. I'll play it much cooler, and I really think that we could have a good time if you're willing to give me a do-over.
Pretty good pitch, Chrissy.
Yeah.
I will say this, Ryan, that I think you're very handsome, you're very sweet. We did have a good first part of the date.
See?
If you can keep things in the now, or like maybe in a week from now, I would enjoy going on a second date with you.
Yeah!
Okay. Ryan, can you do that?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Sure.
You don't sound very sure, but congratulations. Ryan, you actually got a second date. We haven't had one in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Make sure to invite us to the wedding, okay?
Oh, gosh, no.
Yeah.
Stop, don't ruin this for me.
So, wait on that engagement ring that you already bought. Wait to give it to her, okay?
All right, thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
If you want to make a first date memorable, you really only have one of two options. Either you can be very romantic, or you have to expose them to something that has a high rate of mortality.
Whoa,
it's either flowers or funerals, no in between if you want to make somebody remember a first date.
Okay.
And Raul is on the phone right now to do a second date update, and he is a man that I can respect because he did one of those things. Raul, what's up, man? How are you?
I don't know. I don't think it worked out for me, man.
Oh my God! Please don't tell me that she's actually dead.
Yeah, what?
No, well, I mean, she might as well be. But
No, she is. She is. We're actually going to attempt to call her with a Ouija board.
Ooh, cool. We're doing a seance.
First
the
second date update from beyond the grave.
Yeah,
No.
Sweet.
No, she's alive. I'm sure she's fine. She's just not talking to me, you know?
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Before we get into what you actually did on your date, tell us a little bit about her. What's her name?
Justine.
Okay, and where'd you meet her?
We met online.
Okay.
I thought she was really, really cute, and she had beautiful eyes. They were amazing, and I loved her bio. She said that she's a risk taker, and you don't see that too often.
Okay, and what does that mean to you to be a risk taker?
I don't know. It's being spontaneous and trying new things.
Dude, it's a living without a schedule. I like it.
Wow.
You are a wild man, Raul.
Yeah, I can be sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay,
sounds
sounds
like
like sounds like it, Raul. So, what did you plan for your date?
Well, I thought I would surprise her, talk about being spontaneous. So I told her we were going to a restaurant, and I gave her the address. And when she showed up at the restaurant, obviously she assumed that we were going to be eating there. And I said, hey, actually, we're actually going down the road.
Whoa.
And so she was like wondering what it was.
Yeah, I'd be scared of you, Raul. I would be
Yeah.
nervous.
I'm gonna go with Jubal on this one. Like first date off a dating app or the internet or whatever. Surprises usually aren't gonna work for you.
Yeah, I think she saw that I was trustworthy. I'm a trustworthy person. I wasn't going to take her to the middle of a field or something.
Huh.
But you kind of did.
What did you guys do?
Yeah, that's a good point. I kind of did. You're
Yeah,
right.
you did, actually.
Okay, now you're laughing about it, Raul. You do sound a little crazy, buddy.
It was in the spirit of risk-taking, So I took her down the road, and I took her to a skydiving center.
No.
You took her
way.
surprise skydiving on your first date.
No.
That's crazy.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
Bad. That's bad, Raul. That's like something that people have to think of, or like a bucket list item. It's something that you wait your whole life to do if you're going to do it.
Yeah, but she was totally into it,
She was?
Well, we'd been chatting online already about it, and she said that she really wanted to do it. So I thought, why not surprise her with that?
Okay.
What did she say? What were her words when you're like, ta-da, we're jumping out of an airplane?
I could tell she sort of had that glint in her eye, and I could tell that she was into it.
Wow, you were
Whoa,
lucky.
gosh.
And I already paid for it, too.
Oh, okay. So that makes it even better. Yeah, for sure.
Because that's expensive.
Yeah.
That is not a cheap date.
How did everything go when you actually jumped out of an airplane?
Okay. All right. So this is the part that's hard to talk about. But
Oh, no.
so we go through all the training and
Uh-huh.
everything, right? And you have to go through the position and all this stuff. And it's a tandem dive where you have the instructor is sort of glued to your back.
Right.
And so I'm supposed to jump first.
Mm-hmm.
And they open the door, and I look down, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't jump.
What?
Oh, buddy.
So you're sitting there with one of the instructors strapped to your back, about to push you off the airplane, and would you stop him?
I just started yelling, no, and I fought him, and I freaked out, and I wigged out.
Oh,
That- I
man.
mean-
This whole time I know she's watching all this, and it just so I went and we got out of the way, and then she went and she jumped, no problem at all. I mean, no hesitation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you actually jump, or did you just hang out on the plane? And
Well, no, so they talked to me, and then we circled around to the spot, and then I finally jumped. Yes.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Dude, that's awesome, Raul.
Wow,
You
man.
beat your fear and you made it happen. What was it like?
Let me tell you, I have to be honest. I hated it.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man,
Oh, poor Raul.
skydiving is not for everybody. At least you figured it out that day. Too bad it had to be on a first date with somebody who seems like they probably liked it.
Yeah, and then when we landed, the instructor was like joking around that he went deaf from me screaming in his ear.
Oh, man. And what was her response to this whole experience?
I mean, she said I was very brave and et cetera, but I mean, I could just tell that, she was sort of, I felt she was like laughing at me inside, I mean,
Yeah.
it was embarrassing.
And how did everything end after the date? Did you end up kissing, or did she hold you like a baby and let you cry? How'd it work?
No, it was just uncomfortable. And I asked her if she wanted to go, get a bite to eat. And she said she was just really tired from all the day's activities, which I understood. So, we just gave each other a hug and, we said goodbye.
Oh, man. That did not work out how you expected it to, did it?
Nope.
And
Yeah.
was that the last you've heard from her, or have you guys talked at all since?
I mean, I've tried to reach her. I texted her, I emailed. I haven't heard back.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song,
Yeah.
come back, and then call her and find out if you, being a little scaredy cat on the plane,
Oh, come on.
is causing you not to get a second date.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, no problem. All right, we'll get your second date update right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just joining us, today's second date update is proof that you should not take risks in life. Just be safe because every time you take a risk, it screws something up.
Oh, man.
Right, Raul?
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Oh, my
exactly.
gosh.
Raul, if you would have just taken this girl to dinner, maybe a movie, who knows? You could have been married by now. But instead, you had to surprise her with a skydiving trip, and then you ended up getting scared and not being able to jump out. And now she's judging you.
Yeah, no good deed goes unpunished, right?
I don't even know what that means, Raul.
Yeah.
Don't even know what that means. All I know is you screwed up by taking her skydiving on the first date.
I said $400, man.
Ooh, that is an
jeez.
expensive first date. And
Yeah,
we
it
don't know for sure that she's judging him for not jumping and screaming like a little baby inside the plane,
that
okay?
is true. If you're just joining us, he took a girl named Justine skydiving. The only thing is, Raul was scared to jump out of the plane.
Yeah.
She jumped out. They had to circle around again. He finally jumped out, but yelled so loud the instructor even commented on it after, like, wow, I've never heard anybody scream that loud. So that's why Raul thinks he's not getting a call. All right, man, you ready to get her on the phone?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, you sound so defeated, buddy. No. Be brave this time, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You sound like you're more nervous now than you would be going skydiving.
Yeah, I think I kind of am, man.
Okay.
Oh, man, good luck.
Here we go. I'm going to dial their phone number.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Justine, please?
this is she.
Hey, Justine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Fine. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
We're calling you because one of our listeners actually asked us to get you on the phone.
About
Skydiving.
Yeah.
Put it blunt.
It's actually true.
skydiving?
Yeah. You went skydiving just, like a week and a half ago now? Something like that?
How did you know that?
Because Raul, the dude that you went skydiving with, wanted us to call you. Because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So Raul told us how you guys went skydiving, and now he can't get a hold of you. So he asked if we could help.
So you're calling to ask me for Raul? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, it's kind of like a middle school type situation. Like,
Right?
you know,
Yeah.
hey, do you like our friend Raul? Can you check yes or no on this box?
It's so true.
Yeah, I definitely have to check no on that box.
Okay.
Really?
That makes sense.
Okay, well, do you mind telling us why?
He lied to me?
What?
He lied to
That
you.
is not the answer I was expecting. I thought you meant, like, it wasn't because he was being a big sissy and wouldn't jump out of the plane?
No, I was so over it before that even happened.
You were over the date before you guys even went skydiving.
Oh, my God.
Well, his account is way different. I mean, other than being scared to jump out of the plane, he thought you had a great time.
I mean, I had a great time skydiving.
Okay, so,
So what-
that was fun, but what did he lie to you about?
He kind of catfished me.
Oh, does he look totally different than what his picture did on the dating profile?
No, he looked like his picture. It was him. It was the same guy from the photo.
So how did he catfish you then?
Yeah, like his job or something?
He just lied on his dating profile. He said he was 5'8",
Uh-huh.
and I knew right away when I walked up and saw him, he is taller than he said he was.
Wait, what?
He's
Wait.
taller than 5'8".
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah,
And-
he is definitely taller than 5'8", because I am 5'10",
Uh-huh.
and he was as tall as me, and I only date shorter guys.
What?
Oh, what?
Okay, so
What? Are you like the only girl that has ever said that in the history of like the universe?
It doesn't really matter. He still lied.
Wait, okay. Right now, I don't even care about that point. Why do you want to date guys that are shorter than you?
I like to date shorter guys because I'm 5'10", and guys who are shorter than me, they try harder. They're a lot nicer. Tall guys are usually really talky and douchey.
Dude.
And I've just learned from experience.
Justine.
It is always better.
I'm like 5'7", maybe, and I've been saying that my whole life. That shorter dudes, we have to work harder, you know?
He really has.
Well, I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you guys, like, even if you want to make that big generalization and that's true, was Raul cocky and a douche? Like, I feel like you're judging him before he even got a word out.
I mean, it doesn't matter because I've had enough experience to know that shorter guys are just better. And, I mean, they're hotter to me.
Thank you. On behalf of all the short dudes, this is the best second date we've ever done.
I like what I like, okay? For example, I like being able to help out around the house and reach the tall things that the guy can't. I think that's fun.
Okay.
And I like going out with a guy that can be the little spoon, you know? Sometimes I want to be the big spoon, and that's a lot easier when the guy's short.
Hey, Justine, what do you feel about like a guy having to get on his tiptoes to kiss you when you're in high heels?
Oh my gosh.
I think it's really, really cute.
Isn't it the best? It's hilarious. I love it because I like taller women to put on high heels next to me and make me feel like a little dude.
If you have a big nose, it's game
Oh,
over.
if you don't tell me you have a big nose, Justine, I won't be able to finish this thing.
Stop trying to be her little pocket boyfriend,
Oh,
okay?
boy. Justine, I'll calm down and fall back for a second, but I do need to let you know that Raul is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Hi, Justine.
Seriously?
Justine, are you kidding me? I mean, that's why you're not calling me back?
Yeah, 'cause you lied to me. I don't date liars, and I don't date tall guys.
Whoa.
You're both.
You're a lying tall bastard, Raul.
I mean, but this has to be the first time in history. Guys always lie and say they're taller.
Yeah, why are you lying and saying you're shorter, Raul?
Look, I didn't even realize I put 5'8". Okay, I'll go back and fix it. But Justine, come on. I mean, that's why you don't want to date me because I'm, 2 inches taller than I said I was.
Are you 5'8" or under?
No, but I mean,
Okay, fine.
2
Then
inches.
I'm not interested.
Oh my gosh,
damn.
Justine. Justine, you could be missing out on like the person of your dreams. You could be missing out on amazing people just because of this weird height restriction for you.
Or she could be more accepting to amazing people who are closer to the ground. Depends how you look at it, Justine. I'm on your side.
Yeah, we can tell.
Why are you guys trying to tell me what I like? I've been with guys. I know my height cut off. I want to be with a guy who's 5'8" or under, then we don't even need a king-size bed.
Yeah, and I'm not telling you, I am fully behind you on this one. You have my complete support, Justine.
I mean, come on. I mean, don't you like to feel protected by a guy who's, 3, 4, 5 inches taller than they
Oh,
are?
what are you saying? I need protection?
No,
That I can't protect myself? I'd prefer to be with a guy who could jump out of a plane before me without throwing a little fit.
She's got a point.
all right, you got me there, but I finally did jump. Okay, I did jump.
Oh,
true.
good for
Give
you.
him credit.
Yeah.
All 5'10" of you.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we all know the answer to this, but Justine, would you like to go out with Raul one more time on a second
Nope.
date? We will pay for it. You didn't let me finish the
wow.
sentence, Justine. We'll pay for it.
No, I can't believe it. I mean, over 2 inches. Who ever heard of a girl that wants a shorter guy? I mean, that's bizarre.
Oh, I think if anything, you cut your losses, Raul. It's not something that you can actually control. So I wouldn't feel too awful about it.
And I spent $400.
That part
true.
you may feel bad about.
You are
Yeah.
out $400.
Yeah. That was an expensive first date, Raul.
Can you pay for that?
Definitely not.
No.
We will not be paying for your first date that you went on.
Reimbursed.
Yeah.
Well, you were going to pay for the second date.
Yeah, but there wasn't going to be $400. It was like a $25 gift card to Red Robin or something like that. So I'm not doing that. Justine, are you still there or have you hung up on us by now?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking to us and thank you for telling us why you don't want to date Raul.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and I'll be hitting you up later.
That was going to happen.
I'm real short.
Yeah, go out with him.
Yeah. Thanks, Raul. Hey, didn't work out for you. I guess you got to find a girl who is accepting of you tall freaks out there.
I'm 5'10". I'm not even that tall for playing out loud.
It's a good point.
Well, I'm sorry. You're too tall to ride this ride, so bye.
Oh, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today, a dude named Jack is on the phone for a second date update, and in his email, he said he's a real-life Ghostbuster.
What?
But now he's not getting a call back, so does that mean he got ghosted? So the Ghostbuster becomes the Ghostbustee? I don't know how it works. Jack, what's up? How are you?
Guys, how's it going?
Good. So you're actually a Ghostbuster? What does that mean, really?
Yeah, basically, I'm a paranormal investigator.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I really did think it was like a play on dating terms.
No, it's real. It's real.
Okay.
I go to houses. I investigate, I guess what you guys would call haunted houses, when they're actually houses that are preoccupied by spirits, and I make sure that they are expelled.
Okay.
Right.
Did your date know that this is what you did before she agreed to go out with you?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's on my dating profile.
All
And you're not calling us about a ghost that you met at a house, right? Because we're not going to be able to call them. I don't think they have good cell service wherever they are.
Yeah, I date only living creatures.
Okay.
So what's her name?
Her name's Heather.
Heather, all right. And you said it was in your profile where she could have seen that you're a Ghostbuster. So you meet her online or something?
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll be honest, I'm not really sociable.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a weird guy in my own. I guess.
Anyone who is a paranormal investigator, I think that just probably goes without saying.
But at least you know it.
Yeah. I mean, what was it like, I guess, when you first met her?
It was cool, and she's very respectful about, like, what I do. She wasn't, like, making fun of me. I mean, she had questions, which was really cute. And for our first date, I actually took her to a paranormal ride-along.
Oh, right along. Oh, so she got to come with you on one of your investigations?
Yeah. I set up, like, a mini tour, like a little mini tour of places I've expelled past spirits and stuff.
Huh. Was this a surprise ride along or?
Well, I mean, I told her about it, and she was down. So
Okay.
it wasn't a shock. It's not like The Exorcist. I know you see like, on movie portrayals where it's all, like, crazy and, like, blood spit. No, it's none of that. No bloody walls.
So nothing exciting happened then?
Well, something did happen.
Whoa. Like what?
So this house that I had, basically, it was a place I checked out before, but it was all clear because, like, they moved out because it's still haunted, basically, for them. And just showing her around. And while we were on the first floor, we heard a weird creak upstairs.
Okay.
And then a thump. And then after a thump, we kind of heard a weird footsteps, like,
Oh, hell no. I'm out of there.
Jose's already running.
Initially, I thought, like, the thumps were really loud. And, like, I thought, oh, maybe the owner's there. So I called out the owner. I was like, hey, Greg, are you here? And there was no response. And then I asked her, should we go upstairs just to check? And she said, okay.
Oh my God, she's so brave.
Oh my God.
You found the bravest date ever.
Dude, I have goosebumps.
What'd you find?
So keep in mind, and I forgot to, like, maybe bring this up, I was actually strapped. I had my EMF meter, and I also had my EVP recorder on.
What's that?
It's an EVP recorder, which is an electronic voice phenomena.
Okay.
So we're both heading up the stairs, and I'm just, like, thinking, this is not good.
Oh, you're thinking that.
I've encountered sounds. I've never heard sound that loud. So this is a very interesting case and out of the ordinary. And this is happening during my date, too, and I'm like, you know?
Right.
Oh my God, I'm dying. What happened?
So we went up to the room, and I noticed all the windows are closed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, should that freak us out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, a lot of windows are closed a lot, you know?
It should freak you out, okay? Because it was really cold, the room,
Okay.
and the windows were closed.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I get what you're saying. I thought
You're
that.
feeling
Yeah.
presence.
All right, so it felt like there was something in the room.
I didn't feel something in the room. There was definitely something in the room.
Oh my God.
The room felt pregnant.
The room felt pregnant.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Did the ghost
Yeah.
impregnate you, bro?
What were they doing in that room?
It means that there's a presence there.
And it's
the
pregnant.
room was pregnant. You know what
Got
I'm
it.
talking about.
Okay.
Okay, it's full of ghost
So
babies.
what happened then when you walked into the pregnant room?
So at that point, Heather was very nervous, and she has to leave, and I had to let this case go.
What?
Which
That's
it pained me. I mean, it was horrible for me because this is what I live for.
Yeah.
I've never been into a room that pregnant before.
That pregnant.
But unfortunately, I mean, I was with a date with Heather, and, like, that was precedent.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if she wants to leave, you were out on a date first before you were investigating. So I'm assuming you left.
Yeah, but, like, it was my fault. It was my bad. I shouldn't have brought her to my job as a date.
So
you know, that was probably like a mistake.
What was
you
the
know?
vibe like between you two after you left?
Well, I drove her home, and we stopped by to get her a milkshake, just to, like, you know, ease the situation. You know, milkshakes, just to lighten the mood, because it was really, really crazy. It was
Okay.
crazy.
Would you go on a
Yeah,
Ferris
why
wheel
not?
too?
Yeah.
Like-
Child?
Was there conversation? Did she seem like she was still happy on a date with you, or was she just creeped out still?
I mean, she was very cordial, but you could tell she was just, like, she kind of gulped the milkshake really fast.
Okay.
So hopefully you guys can help me out. Maybe we could, like, reconnect, and I could bring her to an actual regular date.
Okay.
And show her that I'm not just this guy that ghosts and takes down like the other astral realm. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying. I have no clue what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I understand that you want to take her out on a regular date. I think that's where you're going.
Exactly, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
I bet you never heard this before. The song from Ghostbusters. Yeah. That's got to be a new joke for you.
Yeah, I've heard it plenty of times, but yeah, that's one of my favorite movies anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I bet.
So you
If you're just
embrace
tuning
it.
in to today's second date update, Jack is on the phone. And why am I playing the Ghostbusters song? Because Jack is a Ghostbuster. He's a paranormal investigator, and that's actually where he took his date. Her name is Heather. He took her on a ride-along. He took her to some of the places that he's investigated, and they ended up going into one house that is still, I guess, currently under investigation, and there was a creepy moment in a room there. She got scared and wanted to leave. After that, they had a milkshake. She sucked that thing down real quick and then wanted to go home, and he hasn't heard from her since. All right, Jack, you can't think of anything other than maybe being scared by going with you to your job that would have turned her off from you.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm a weird guy, so I don't know if something came off different than what other people do.
I feel like, you talked all about you and what you do. Did you ever take the time to ask her questions about her life? Because the whole date seemed to be centered around you.
I don't know. Would it be like weird and awkward just to, we're creeping around in a haunted house and I'd be like, hey, what are your hobbies?
Yeah, might be a weird place to have that conversation. So we'll see if we can get her on the phone and get you a second date where you can go somewhere and then sit down and have dinner and ask her those questions, all right?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Heather, please?
This is Heather. Who's this?
Heather, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
What?
Who is this again?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
What?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Hello?
Do you listen?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. You there?
Hi. Is this like telemarketing or something?
No, it's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And I'm calling you today because we got an email about you from one of our listeners.
An email about me?
Yes. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email from Jack.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Jack, the paranormal investigator that you went out with.
Oh, I know who Jack is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jack is confused because he thought you guys had a very interesting and fun first date.
I bet he did.
Okay. Yeah, so he doesn't know why you're not calling him back. He can't figure it out. That's why he asked us to call you.
To be honest, he just came off to me like kind of a perv.
A perv? What? I thought you were going to say like a weirdo or creepy or ridiculous because he's a ghost hunter.
Right, but I knew that going in, so I'm like, all right, I kind of like odd duck sometimes, so I was open to that.
Oh, that's okay.
And we go to this house, and he keeps saying that if I get scared, that I could cling to his body.
Is that the verbiage he used?
He just kept saying this, like all this weird pervy stuff. At one point, he was reviewing like the tapes of what he heard, and he's like, the ghost is saying, I want your panties.
I want your panties?
Panties? I want your panties. Yeah, and he accentuated like panties.
Whoa. What? Okay, that's creepy.
Was that a joke? Is he joking?
Oh, no, he was serious, and he kept replaying it with so much enthusiasm. Panties, panties. He wants your panties.
I mean, he did tell us that he was kind of a weird guy, so maybe he was just trying to, like, joke with you or something. I don't know. Is there anything else that happened that turned you off?
He told me that he slept with 2 women in life, which, okay, so he hasn't slept with a lot, but he slept with 6 ghosts.
What?
Yes.
No way.
2 women, 6 ghosts. So is the issue because he slept with 8 people, or is it because 6 of them are ghosts?
I'm going to go with that 6 of them are ghosts.
Okay.
And he's sleeping with more ghosts than humans. So I don't know what's going on.
Remember when Kesha said that she slept with ghosts? Apparently it's a thing.
It's a real thing?
Yeah. I don't know real, but it's a thing.
Well, it's not my thing, guys.
Okay. All right. So overall, you just thought he was kind of creepy and weird.
I was open to the ghosts, but them and
I can see that.
Oh my God.
Okay.
and talking about their panties and them
Yeah.
wanting my panties, that was just too much.
The guy having sex with
Well-
ghosts was creepy and weird. Weird.
Yeah, I know. Didn't see that one coming.
I'm not one to judge, but I just had enough. This was it for me. This is when I was like, I'm done here.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Heather, thank you for telling us about your date with Jack. I appreciate that. I also need to let you know that Jack is on the phone with us and wants to talk to you.
He's on the phone?
Yes.
Yeah, hello guys.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah, I just want to defend myself because there's a lot of misinformation and slander.
Slander.
By the way, you can do stuff with ghosts. Okay.
What?
Sexuality transcends planes. So yes, technically you can do stuff with ghosts, and you're making it crass. I have been intimate with ghosts. Now, intimacy with...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take the romance out of
Excuse
it.
me, I didn't finish. Sorry. I have been intimate with ghosts. I've been intimate with 6 ghosts, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's completely normal.
It's not.
Yeah,
Wait,
sure.
stop. It's not.
Well,
What
I
is
mean,
it?
were the ghosts consenting?
Yeah.
If the ghost wants to appear to me, and I'm consenting, what's wrong with that?
What?
I wasn't asking about you consenting. I was asking if the ghost had consented, but all right, I guess, whatever.
Can you see the ghost?
I give you permission.
Listen, it's hard to explain because you guys are laymen, so you don't know the world. But, I mean, the reason they're ghosts in the first place because they're still missing something.
Then what they need is a part of you.
I feel like you're trying really hard to defend yourself right now because this all came out on the radio, and
I'm not
it's
defending
probably
myself.
embarrassing.
All I'm saying is I'm ready for a real life experience and a real life connection. And that's why I reached out to you.
Look, I'm not going to say anything about whether or not you hook up with ghosts. That's your own business. But in my presence, everything you kept saying was just so pervy.
Heather, I honestly heard the ghost say that. It wasn't me, and I was just repeating what the ghost was saying.
Okay. So then even if your ghost said that, did you have to keep saying it to me over and over again? It was a bit much. That was a lot.
Again, the room was pregnant, okay? The room was pregnant.
Pregnant. Here we go with the pregnant. Okay, that word is creepy.
Here's the thing. Like, you made the date all about what you do. You, made her uncomfortable. You talked about your exes, whether they're living or dead. I don't know. It's just something you're not supposed to do on a first date. Like, you did a lot of things wrong.
All I know is, Heather, maybe, you know what? It was probably a mistake to bring you into my world too fast. But this is who I am, and I would like to take you on a regular date to be part of your world.
Okay. Well, Heather, what do you think? Would you let Jack be part of your world? Would you go on a second date with Jack? We'll pay for it.
I don't think so. I think if we were connected, he would have been able to tell that I was uncomfortable. And so I think there's definitely a miss there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lonely life.
Well, I mean, not really. You're getting all that ghost booty. You're fine. Get back out there on the market.
I guess it's hard to explain connections between the other world and this world, and how you're I guess you're thinking in crass terms of hooking up. You don't hook up with a ghost, okay?
You make love to a ghost.
You bond with the ghost.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Clear.
it looks like until you can find another date, you're going to be bonding with some more ghosts because I don't think Heather is. Heather, are you still on the line?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. I think Heather is a definite no.
Hey guys, I know you're laughing and joking about this, but maybe one day, a ghost is going to appear to you, and you'll be singing a different tune.
I'll be moaning a different tune. It sounds like I'm excited.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The text in at 78592 says, well, at least he'll get to date ghosts for the rest of his life. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Jack is a real-life ghost hunter, and he took his date Heather on a ride-along to a home that normally has some paranormal activity. Yeah. And when we got her on the phone, we found out the reason she wasn't calling him back was because he was beyond creepy on their date. We wouldn't expect that from a ghost hunter. Yeah. Anyway, at one point he told her that there was a ghost there saying, I want your panties over and over again.
God, even when you say it, it creeps me
Yeah.
out. It just sits wrong, man.
The word panties in general.
Don't say panties.
But what really crossed the line for Heather was when Jack told her that in his life he has slept with 2 women, but 6 ghosts.
Dang, bro.
He says that being intimate with ghosts is completely normal, but he's ready for a real-life experience with Heather. And Heather is not ready for a real life experience with him. In the end,
she's
no
missing
second
out,
date.
man.
Yeah,
She could have had
sure.
a threesome with,
With
the
the
ghost.
ghost.
Yeah,
Like, that would've been
I know.
awesome.
That's a story to tell.
So no second date, but he's got some ghost booty lined up, so everything should be fine. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. All right, I chose the email for today's second date update based solely off the subject line.
What was the subject line?
I almost did it with her.
That's
That's what it said. So, of course, you know that's going to get my attention, and I'm going to read your email. Thanks again for all the emails that come in for the second date updates. If you want one, you can email us at brookandjubal@movie925.com, and we will call the person that didn't call you back. Doug, what's up?
How's it going?
Good. Thank you for the well-titled email, by the way.
Thought that might catch your attention.
I feel like you
it
might
did.
be in advertising because you know how to sell things.
Yeah.
I feel like he may be in junior high because that's his maturity level. Come on, Doug.
Well, his email went on to say that he met a girl named Janice at the bar. What was it that first attracted you to her? Why did you decide to go talk to her?
Well, yeah, I'm not very good at that kind of thing, but we kind of met eyes, and she had a really pretty smile, and so I had a beer or two, had a little more courage, and just walked up to her and started talking.
After that, you guys went on a date, or that was your hangout night?
That was the hangout night. We sat there and talked and had a great time, had a lot in common, laughed. So, yeah, that was kind of the first night.
And then, so did you leave the bar with Janice?
Yes, left there after a few drinks and some great conversation and went back to my house.
And you obviously started kissing, making out, because you almost did it.
Right. Yeah, no, it was going great. I mean, things got pretty crazy and hot and bothered, if you will. And so, but then that's when the problem arose.
What was the problem?
Well, stupidly, I didn't have any, I got the right equipment, protection.
Right. The right equipment. You were a woman? Okay, so you didn't have any protection with you.
Yeah. And so I told her, hey, look, just give me a few minutes. I'm going to run up the street, and I'll be right back, I promise. I'm so sorry about this, and it was embarrassing, but I thought, things were going so great. So I went to the store, and when I came back, she was gone.
Do you think maybe she just rethought it and was like, I'm not ready to do this with this dude yet?
I don't know if she, sobered up or I freaked her out or what, but I mean, I was like maybe 10 minutes, and yeah, she was gone.
Did you have her phone number? Did you try to call her that night?
Oh, yeah, I've been calling and texting her ever since with no response.
Doug, can I ask, do you sleep with a lot of girls on the first date?
No, I don't.
Can we also establish it wasn't a date? They were at a bar and they hooked up.
It was all the makings of a one-night stand.
Yeah. How much did you call and text her? Because it sounds
well,
like a lot.
That night it was a little too much because I was kind of freaked out, like she just disappeared, and I wanted to make sure she was okay.
Yeah.
And so I've been trying, once or twice a day with a call or a text, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it could have just been too much for her. You just met her that night, and maybe she doesn't do that often, and then she kind of sobered up and was like, oh, I got to get out of here before he gets back.
Yeah, I hope it was just that, not like I was bad or something.
But you've heard no response from her, huh?
Nothing, no.
Okay. And you liked her enough that you want to have us call her back.
Yeah, I'd really like to figure out what went wrong. I was hoping you guys could help me out, at least get some, if anything, closure, and if there was something I could fix, maybe, another date.
What's the worst thing she could tell you?
Oh, God. That there just wasn't enough there to make it worth her time.
Maybe that's it, yeah.
That would
She
be
got a
awesome.
preview, and you were like, I got to go to the store. And she's like, thank goodness. I can't wait to get out of here. All right. Well, I kind of hope that happens, too. Not,
Yeah, I know.
Doug, I like you, but I just think it'd be funny to hear.
So good.
We're going to call her right after this song and get your second date update, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, hold on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Now, Brooke, you keep saying that Doug didn't actually go on a date with Janice, the girl that he met at a bar, then went back to his place and almost did it.
Yeah. No, that's not a date.
That's an unplanned date.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think that's an unplanned
Yeah,
date.
it's two people hanging out with each other, spending time.
It's a hookup.
Doug,
That's a date.
do you think that that's an unplanned date is what I'd like to call it?
Yeah, I would definitely call it a date. I mean, as long as we talked and learned about each other, I mean, that seemed like a first date to me.
What do you call a one-night stand then, Doug?
I would call it very lucky in my case.
I like Doug.
Now, Doug had to run to the store in the middle of his unplanned date to get some protection. And when he came back, Janice was gone. So we're going to call Janice right now and see if we can get her on the phone and ask her why she left. Doug, are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
You know, all of Seattle could be finding out that you got a small.
Thanks for reminding me.
All right, just making sure we're on the same page, Doug.
All right, Doug. I'm going to call her right now.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is Janice in?
Yes, this is.
Janice, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Are you familiar with our morning show?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. No, that's fine. I'm a little offended, but I'll get over it. We're calling you because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go on a date with someone and don't call them back, that person emails us to call you and ask why.
Okay.
So you went out on a date with somebody. You remember Doug?
Kind of.
Well, Doug has been trying to get a hold of you because he'd love to take you out again, but you're not getting back to him, so he wanted to know why.
It just didn't really work out. I mean, I was really drunk that night, and, you know, when I finally sobered up, I just wasn't really into it.
Do you mean you had beer goggles and you don't think he was really cute, or you're just embarrassed by the situation?
I guess just the more I found out about him personally, I just wasn't really into it anymore.
What did you find out about him personally?
I'm only telling you because I think for other women out there, they should also be aware of this.
Okay.
I started looking around his apartment.
Right.
And I opened up his closet, and inside there was a whole bunch of leather S&M paraphernalia.
Whoa!
Wow.
I was really scared you were going to say dead body, so I'm just relieved.
Oh, my God.
Janice, Doug is actually on the phone with us right now and just heard what you said.
I can't believe you went through my closet and looked through things.
What? Maybe you shouldn't have put all that leather stuff in there. Maybe you should put that in your dungeon.
That is not what you think it is.
What, that you're not a psycho that's into S&M, tying women up and beating them up?
I barely have sex. We didn't even have sex. I'm in this club. It's this medieval reenactment club, kind of like Civil War clubs, but it's medieval times. That's all part of the stuff I wear. I dress up as King Arthur on the weekends. We reenact certain things. It has nothing to do with sex. I wouldn't have any idea how to use that stuff in sex.
So you're a Renaissance fair dude, Doug?
It's kind of that, yeah.
That's not gonna help in the lady department at all, and that's probably gonna make it worse for Janice. You should have just stayed with the S&M. I'm just kidding, dude. Janice, do you believe what Doug says, that stuff wasn't weird bondage material?
Not really.
Janice, if you think about it, Doug didn't have a store of condoms at his place. He actually had to run out and get protection. Does that tell you that maybe he doesn't have sex all the time?
Well, maybe it's because he just ties up his victims.
Yeah.
Or just used all of them.
I'm with Janice on this one. I think it's smart. If you're going home with a dude that you don't know at all, you better find something out about him before you get naked.
No, because if you're out looking through his place, you're looking for something to ruin it.
But are we talking whips and like a ball and gag thing, or are we talking like leather chaps,
Yes.
Janice?
No, there were tons of leather inside. There were different boxes. It was all organized. Like, he goes in there a lot.
I will say this. I used to work with a dude who was into Renaissance fairs, and those guys are very organized about their material. Like, they really are. They love that stuff.
Why do you believe Doug over Janice? I don't understand.
Because I just think that maybe Doug is into Renaissance fairs and has it. Janice hasn't really explained to me exactly what it was. I mean, how do you know that it's sexual in nature just because it's some leather stuff hanging up?
Because there were whips, and there was like a gag ball. I don't know a lot about this stuff. I'm just saying it just looked like...
The whips I could see being in a Renaissance fair. Mm-hmm. A ball gag, not so much. Doug, you want to explain that?
It's not a ball gag. It's like for keeping prisoners in this mock fight thing that we do, and it's not sexual at all. I mean, I keep it organized because some of it's very expensive, and then, and it's just for my own, enjoyment as a hobby. I would never even bring that stuff out. I wouldn't even know how to use it in a bed.
That's just gross.
So,
I'm with
Janice.
None of you guys believe Doug that it was Renaissance
I
fair
believe
stuff.
him.
No way.
Because I'm a nerd, and I know there's people out there with all kinds of hobbies.
Mhm.
Come on. Like, I think you should give him a chance.
Yeah, like all kinds of hobbies, like tying girls up in a dungeon, like Janice said.
Well, maybe you go out with him on a real date and don't just go to his place on the first night.
Yeah, I'm happy to tell you all about the club. I can introduce you to some of the other guys that are in it.
You can go to one of the reenactments, Janice.
They videotape it, put it up online later.
Okay, this just sounds terrible.
What about this, Janice? Did you have a good time meeting Doug and liking Doug until you thought he was a pervert?
Yeah, until I thought he was a pervert.
Right. What if we send you out on a second date? We will pay for the date. You can go out with Doug again. He'll introduce you to his Renaissance fair buddies in whatever basement they've got their meeting at that weekend.
That all sounds really like a bad idea to me.
No, but like if you guys go out on a second date, get to know each other, and have Doug prove to you that those aren't weird things. I'll even get you a ticket to the Renaissance fair. That's got to be like $15, you know?
I don't know how much I'll be into that.
Okay. Janice, we will send you to a highly populated area. You can have dinner, and you can see pictures of him in his Renaissance stuff, and he can try his best to convince you.
If he can prove to me that he's really part of this Renaissance Fair Club thing, then fine. And he can send me his Facebook link and LinkedIn.
All right.
profile.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I like that. I like that. Do a little online stalking of him.
Cover your bases.
This is a background check now.
Doug,
It should be.
even though Janice still thinks you're kind of a pervert, she's willing to give it a second try.
I promise that I can explain everything, and you'll be fine. I promise.
Yeah, that's what they say right before they kill you.
Okay, stop.
Okay? I'm
Stop
just
it,
saying.
Brooke. Stop. We got a couple together to go out again. Now you're going to ruin it. Janice, thank you for going out with Doug again. I appreciate it. I think you're going to find out that he's not a weirdo.
I don't know.
I hope so.
And I also think you're going to find a new hobby as his winch at the Ren Fair. Yes. Bring me my grog, woman.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The girl that's on the phone today to do a second date update, I really liked her email that she sent in about her date. I liked the honesty of it, because normally we get these emails that are like, I want you to call this person because we had a great connection and I feel like it's maybe the love of my life. And she said that the reason that she likes this guy is he was charming, but also seemed like he had a lot of money. She actually put that in her email. She said, I really liked him and he seemed like he had a lot of money, so that was very attractive to me. Alyssa, thank you for your email and thank you for being honest about why you liked this guy.
I mean, a girl has to have standards.
There you go. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the dude you want us to call today? What's his name, first of all?
Well, his name is Tony.
Okay.
And I met him at a bar when I was out with my friends, and he was buying us all drinks, and not house liquor. It was top shelf stuff. So seemed like he was in it to win it with us.
So that's initially what attracted you to him, was like, this guy's a baller and I like money and I want to go out with this guy.
Exactly.
Are you looking now? When you saw him, were you like excited to go like hook up with him that night, or you wanted to actually have him ask you on a date?
Well, first things first, I don't want to waste my time, so I wanted to hook up and then see where it went.
Yeah, Alyssa, you're awesome. So tell us a little bit about your evening with Tony.
So I was going to a party at my friend's yacht after the bar, so I invited him along with us, and we exchanged numbers, and he said he would meet us, and he did, and we ended up having a really great time at the party. We went into the hot tub at the yacht. It's a huge yacht, as you can tell if there's a hot tub.
As if you'd be friends with somebody with a small boat. Come on, gross. Get out.
No.
What was the conversation about with this guy? What did you guys talk about?
I asked him what kind of car he drove and, what job, what he does for money.
Did you talk about anything other than his money?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about other things that I don't really remember what they were.
Yeah. The most important thing that you talked about, though, was his bank account, right?
Well, I like what I like.
Hey, well, we're not blaming you. I appreciate your honesty. Most people would not just admit that they were into a dude because of his money. Yeah. You know?
But as a dude, wouldn't you be kind of turned off by that?
No.
Some dudes are into that.
Not really. Yeah, if I have a bunch of cash and there's a hot chick hitting on me and I know that she's only into me because of the cash, sure. That's why I have cash. So that hot girls will hit on me.
It wasn't just all about the money. Like, my email said he was charming, and he wasn't bad looking either. I wouldn't have been seen with him if he was.
Okay.
But then at one point in the night, he ended up saying, that he had too many drinks and then he needed to leave. But I told him, don't leave, don't go. Maybe stay over on the yacht. A lot of us were staying over. But
So you were like angling for that hookup. You were like, stay here because I'm going to give you a piece.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be hooked. And then I'm going to take all your money. Is that what you were thinking?
no, I just wanted to see the goods.
Okay. All right. So did you just leave at that point?
Yeah, he left, but he said he would call me, and we wanted to see each other again. But, he still hasn't called, and that's why I wanted to do this second date update.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
I'm not going to call a guy.
Yeah.
Guys call me.
Have you ever been, not contacted after you met someone? Is this the first time?
I can't really think of a time, I'm pretty awesome.
Why not just call him, though? I mean, before we do a second date update, why don't you try to call him?
Well, to be honest, if he doesn't want this, then he's the one missing out.
Okay. So what's your goal here, then, with the second date update? You want to date with him, or you just want to find out why he's not calling you?
I want to find out why he's not calling me. I mean, it's been long enough.
Okay.
Do you think that maybe you focused too much about his money and he was turned off because he thought you were possibly a gold digger?
I don't think so. Maybe he was intimidated by the girls in the hot tub that took their tops off, and that was a little too much. But I don't think that he
Maybe it was awkward. He's like, there were girls in the hot tub taking their top off. He's like, I don't want to stand up now. This is. I got to get out of here.
Type of situation.
All right. Well, Alyssa, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The only appropriate way to start the second half of today's second date update. Well, Alyssa admitted that the dude she wants to call today, she was into him because he's got cash. And Alyssa likes money.
Straight up.
And she's not ashamed of it, and we all appreciate that, Alyssa.
Well, thanks, and I love that song too.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Just to refresh everybody's memory, Alyssa met this guy at a bar. They ended up going to her buddy's boat and partying there in the hot tub, and then at some point he said he had to go, and she hasn't heard from him since. Keep in mind, she hasn't even tried to call him because why, Alyssa? You don't.
I don't call guys, no.
Guys call Alyssa. So this is going to be her first time trying to get a hold of him to find out if she did something wrong or if he even wants a second date. Are you ready to go, Alyssa? Ready to give him a call?
Yeah, sure.
Are you worried at all about your materialism maybe being not exactly attractive?
No, I'm attractive enough.
Okay.
I don't need to.
Definitely have confidence, and I like that. Yeah. All right. I'm going to dial this phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Can I speak to Tony, please?
This is him.
Hey, Tony, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Like the radio station?
Yeah, exactly like the radio station. How you doing?
Good.
Any idea why I'm calling you today, Tony?
Nope.
Well, somebody recently sent us an email about you.
Okay.
Her name is Alyssa. You remember meeting a girl named Alyssa?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Okay. Well, we do a segment on our show. I don't know if you've heard it called the Second Date Update. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, I've heard of it, I guess.
Okay. Well, Alyssa wanted us to call you today to ask you why you're not calling her back.
Okay.
She told us a little bit about meeting you and said that she liked you a lot and was hoping that you would give her a call, but you haven't, so she's wondering why.
I mean, it was fine when we met at a bar, but it was afterwards when I met up with her and friends of hers. I thought it got kind of weird.
She told us about hanging out on her friend's boat, and she said there were some girls in the hot tub taking their tops off and partying.
It was more than a boat. It was more like a giant yacht.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess boat would be an understatement. If it has a jacuzzi on it and everything else, the thing had to be a monster.
Dozens of people on it partying. There's a bar, multiple bedrooms, little jet skis that you could lower into the water. It was gigantic.
That sounds amazing. I would be taking so many pictures and posting them on social media. Like, look where I am. Was that not cool?
I mean, it was fine until I found out the situation, and I was like, this is kind of weird.
What do you mean by the situation?
We were in the hot tub, and we were just hanging out, and she got up to go get a drink. And we were still in there. There was like some guys, some girls in there. But some of the guys there told me what the boat really kind of was. I mean, I'd never been in this kind of situation before.
What the boat was? What do you mean by what the boat was?
I thought it was just a boat.
Yeah.
A big floating object?
Okay, so some rich guy owned it, but he has it to like entertain his like women. All the women on there were kind of like his girls, if that makes any sense.
So you're saying that he's a pimp and they're all prostitutes? I'm not really picking up what you're putting down.
I don't think so. I didn't get that vibe necessarily, but I thought it was more like a, I don't know what you call like a harem, I guess. Like his.
What?
He's like a sugar daddy to these women.
So you're saying that all the girls on there are like his girlfriends?
Kind of. The guy I was talking to kind of said that the girls could hang out on the boat and use all his like expensive cars and stuff if they did stuff for the guy.
Oh, and I'm assuming not like do chores around his house.
Exactly right.
So he was like a Hugh Hefner type of dude, I guess.
I guess it just kind of weirded me out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Understandable.
Yeah.
I would be freaked out.
So in your mind, you think that Alyssa, the girl that you met that night, must be hooking up with this old guy if she's able to party on his boat.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know why he's old. Just in my mind, he's an old rich
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I didn't see the guy, but she must be hooking up with him if she's on the boat, and that's why you left?
I got that impression, yes.
Okay. Would you like to find out if she is actually hooking up with that dude? Because I would.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious what it already is, so I don't think there's any need to.
I think we should ask her. And she's actually on the phone listening right now, so we can do that, Tony.
What do you mean?
I mean that she's listening to this conversation and she wants to talk to you. Alyssa, say hi to Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Oh my gosh.
Alyssa, are you hooking up with the rich guy who owns the boat?
Oh my God, it's not even like that.
Okay, what is it like then?
It doesn't matter. It's not your business.
Oh.
Well, it does kind of matter to me. If I'm going to consider dating you, it does kind of matter to me.
You don't know what's going on.
Okay, so tell me the details. Are you with him?
That's also none of your business. If you wanted to know what was going on, you would have called me and asked me instead of making me go on the show to call you.
But Alyssa, that's kind of an awkward conversation to call someone and go, hey, are you banging the dude that owns the boat?
Yeah.
Well,
I
if you
think
wanted
they're right.
to know, you
They're
would
right.
be man enough to call and ask.
Well, I'm not going to waste my time with that. Sorry.
Well, I'm offended. I took you to the yacht. I introduced you to all my friends. And if you had a question about the situation, you couldn't even be man enough to call me and ask me about it? You didn't hear this from me. You heard this from somebody else. This could be a rumor. I mean...
Well, we hung out for 4 hours. What difference does it make? I'm not going to waste my time. It's not like we were married or something.
Well, I wasted my time on you, didn't I? I actually liked you.
Okay, fine. Let's just leave it there.
Leave it there? So you don't want to date me because of that?
Yeah.
That's your loss. You're missing out on a lot.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, at this point, I would like to ask you guys if you'll go out on a second date. I will pay for
No.
it. No.
No.
Oh, Alyssa's saying no.
No, I would not like to go on this little piece of man who couldn't even call me back.
Okay.
Listen, you're potentially sleeping with someone else to be on their boat. Remember this, right?
It's a really nice yacht, Brooke.
It's kind of a big deal.
I don't appreciate all of you guys judging me for something you know nothing about. So, all of you.
Alyssa, hey, not
my
me.
gosh, Alyssa.
I'm not judging you at all, Alyssa. Look, if there was a millionaire who was like, hey, I want to fly you on my helicopter on my yacht, dude, I'd go that guy for hours. Okay?
You're so gross.
There's a millionaire listening. Get at me, all right? Brooke and Jubal at Moving925.com.
Brooke and and Jubal in the morning.
It's pretty unanimous. Everybody on the text message board at 78592 that heard the second date update agrees that the guy, Tony was his name, dodged a huge bullet and decided not to go out with Alyssa.
Oh.
If you didn't hear the second date update, Alyssa wanted us to call this guy named Tony. She liked him because she said it. He had money. And she likes money. Well, they partied on some guy's boat that she knows, and he ended up leaving, and she was wondering why. Turns out that somebody told him, like, hey, the girls that party on this boat, the only reason they're here is because they hook up with the guy who owns the boat, and he lets them party on it. So he was, like, not really cool with that.
I feel like I'm so naive. I didn't think that really. I thought that only happened in movies.
No?
No.
You know,
no. It happens out
It
here,
really
too.
happens.
Actually,
That's why I'm trying to get rich.
I was going to say, I think Jubal and I are striving to be that.
Yeah, that's
guy.
why guys get money, because that actually does happen. But no, Tony turned her down. She got mad, and everybody on the text message board thinks that she is a horrible person.
Well,
everybody.
she needs to
I
learn a
liked
couple
her.
lessons in life.
I thought she was a sweetheart.
She's on the wrong path.
Unfortunately, I don't think my bank account is big enough for her to like me.
Yeah.
If you want to hear the second date update, it'll be online shortly at moving925.com. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Hello, America's.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for today's second date update is going through a problem that a lot of people go through after a first date. You can't really tell if somebody's blowing you off, you know?
Yeah.
Especially you go out with a girl and they're so mysterious all the time. You know, you can't really tell. And I read his email and it said after their date, she texted him and said, don't ever talk to me again, and blocked him on social media. So I'm just not sure what she was hinting at with that. I can't tell. Graham, I'm so sorry she's being so mysterious with you.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm really hoping I can count on you guys for some
Oh
help
man,
here.
yeah, us crazy ladies.
I can't tell.
Never clear with what we want.
Just can't tell what she means by don't ever talk to me and then blocking you on social media.
You'll never understand
So,
him.
yeah, just say what you mean. Say how you feel, you know?
I can never tell with these girls.
Okay, you guys, joke's over.
I know.
No more joking. It's starting to make me angry.
All right, so we know definitely she doesn't want to see you again.
Yeah.
Then why are we calling her? She made it very clear she doesn't want to talk to you.
Well, I like this girl, and I thought I had a genuine connection with this person.
And you were obviously wrong.
Well, it's confusing because there's a lot more to the story.
Okay, how did you meet her, first of all?
So I was commuting to work on the train, a daily thing that I do, and I see this beautiful girl just standing like 5 feet away from me, and I got that feeling. You know the feeling when you just feel like you know somebody? So I'm like trying to figure out where I know this girl from, and then...
You're like, the train. I know her from the train.
She commutes every day,
She's
too.
standing 5 feet next to me. That's how I recognize
You know,
her.
it's just one of those like gut feelings. And then I remembered that I saw her like 15 years ago at church.
What?
Dang, good memory.
For real?
Yeah, we used to go to church together.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't have a crush on this girl back then, but I knew her. So cut to this moment in the train, and this girl is very good looking. Like, she's blossomed.
Oh, it sounded creepy the way you said that.
It did.
She's
Oh,
just
sorry.
grown into
Did that sound creepy?
Yeah, it
I
did.
didn't mean it to sound creepy.
You are all grown up.
It sounded like you were the old
Yeah.
pastor from the church
Look at
talking
you.
about the
Oh,
young
no.
girl that had grown up.
God is good, isn't he? He has bestowed some gifts upon you. All right, sorry, go ahead.
So I mustered up some courage, and I went and talked to her, and I asked her how she was, and we ended up reconnecting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it turns out that she works like 2 blocks away from me. We talked for the next several stops, and I asked her to lunch.
Okay.
And she said sure, and it was kind of a little hurried because we were trying to get off the train. And so the next day we went to lunch. And on the date, she starts asking some pretty general questions, like first date questions. So it dawned on me that she doesn't remember who I was.
Wait, you hadn't brought up like, hey, I remember you from church. You hadn't brought that up?
She knew I was from church, but she didn't remember who I was exactly.
Okay.
And so anyway, it didn't really matter because the date was going really, really well, which felt good. And then so I asked her if we could hang out and make plans for the weekend.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, sure, of course, that'd be great. Because it was going, like, we were having a good time. It didn't matter that she didn't remember me because I felt like there was something that we could build on.
Yeah, and if you go from lunch to weekend plans, I mean, obviously she was into it.
Exactly. And so next day rolls along, and again, this is like where the train literally hit me because she sends me a text. And in the text message, she says, and I quote, "I just remembered who you are. Don't text me again."
Whoa.
Damn.
Don't come up to me on the train. Don't communicate with me.
Whoa.
And then she proceeded to block me because I responded and never heard back from her again on text. And I had done a little reconnaissance on social media. I couldn't pull up her page. I couldn't find her.
She even blocked all of your stuff there, too.
She straight up blocked me.
Wow.
What did you do?
Yeah, what do you think you did?
I was thinking about that, and I was like, I don't know. What could I have done to her when I was like 12 years old? I've been like racking my brain, like thinking, what did I do? What did I do? And I can't come up with anything. I'm really confused.
And you don't remember any sort of awkward interaction with her ever?
None. Never.
None.
So you have no idea what she is accusing you of doing to her back when you guys were in church as a kid. That sounds creepy, too.
Really does.
But anyway, you have no idea what she's saying you did.
Correct.
And she remembers. It must have been something bad.
At first, I thought you were some weird stalker, but I could see where you'd want to find out what that is. Maybe she's remembering the wrong person.
Were you kind of a jerk when you were younger?
No.
Like any chance you could have, like, I don't know, bullied her or Bible shamed her? Like, you know, I hear that's a thing. If you don't know a Bible verse, man, people will just shame you.
You don't know Genesis?
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah. Did you Bible shame her? Is that what you did?
Never.
Okay.
Huh.
Anything you guys can do to help me out, to like give me some clarity here? Because I'm a really nice guy, and I was a really nice kid.
Right.
And like, I'm really confused.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning into today's second date update, Graham is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Grace. They actually knew each other when they were younger. They used to go to church together, and he saw her on the train the other day, went up and talked to her. They ended up going out to eat lunch and made plans to go out again. But before they could actually go out again, she texted him and said that she never wanted to talk to him again because she remembered who he was.
Wow.
And then she blocked his phone number, she blocked him on social media, blocked him everywhere. And Graham has no idea what he did when he was 12 years old that is causing Grace to not want to talk to him at all today. Graham, I think I figured it out for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, because I grew up in the church, right? Like, old ladies would always get mad at me for wearing a hat in church. Then I would say, take off your hat. And it would get really annoying. So to get them back, I would plant drugs on them and then call the police, and then they would be escorted out of church. So I'm thinking he planted drugs on an old lady to get her kicked out of church, and that was her grandma.
That must be it.
That has to be.
God, why are you even calling us?
I
Now
know.
we figured it out. We don't need to call her
Yeah.
anymore, Graham.
I feel comfortable saying that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Okay.
It is ridiculous, but I do feel like you must have done something to someone in her circle of people. Because if she didn't remember you initially, it's not something that you must have done to her. It must have been something she's like, oh my God, that's the guy that did something to my sister or whatever. That sounded bad, but you know what I mean.
This could be on national TV at some point, 48 Hours Mystery, but I need you guys. Help me out here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out, okay?
Fair enough.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Grace, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Grace, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show
Okay.
that you sound
How can I help you?
super familiar with. I'm calling you today because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
You did?
Yeah. Well, because we do a segment on our show, it's called the Second Date Update. And so you went out with a dude, and he has no idea what he did, but apparently you don't want to see him again.
Are you talking about Graham?
Yes, I am talking about Graham.
Okay. Okay.
He told us that you, obviously, like Jubal said, you don't want to talk to him at all anymore. Like, we understand that.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, but the question is why? Because Graham only had nice things to say about you. He said that you guys knew each other when you were kids at church, but he doesn't remember ever doing anything wrong.
Oh, really? That's what he told you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, he was honestly perplexed. Like, he has zero idea he even thinks that maybe you're confusing him with another person or something.
No, I'm definitely not confusing him with another person.
So do you mind telling us what he did more specifically so we can tell him what he did? Because he's super confused.
Wow, what a jerk. He's really denying that he did anything wrong.
We asked him a few times, and he even asked if he was like a bully or something when he was back. I think he was like 12 years old. And he said no. He said he couldn't think of anything.
He said no to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he mean to you when you were little and he just doesn't remember?
He basically ruined my life.
Whoa.
How?
That's pretty dramatic.
You know what? It's more like traumatic. Like, I'm traumatized.
Oh my God.
What happened?
So we're in choir,
Uh-huh.
and we're singing our hymns, and I was given a solo, and I delivered it, and I hit the note, and it was beautiful, and it rang through the church, and then it was punctuated by the loudest fart I have ever heard in my entire life.
The loudest fart?
Really?
Was that...
Everybody was laughing. You're laughing at me, too.
It's funny.
I'm not laughing at you. You farted during your solo?
No, not me. Graham.
Oh, they think you farted.
So he farted loudly.
And everybody started laughing. Yeah.
But why would that ruin your life?
Because it was so embarrassing that I had to quit the choir. Like, I couldn't sing anymore with anybody. And I used to love to sing. All I can remember is looking down in the pews and Graham sitting there laughing his face off while he was ruining my life.
You sound like still really upset about this fart. Like, you can't find humor in it, 15 years later?
Yeah.
I'm an accountant now. I don't find humor in anything.
At least you're honest about that.
I think he did it on purpose.
Really?
Honestly. He and his friends were all laughing about it like it was planned. Like he meant to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you obviously have never forgiven him for that.
No, and he never even apologized.
I don't think he even remembers that happened.
Well, he wouldn't, would he? You don't always remember when you ruin somebody's life.
That's true.
That's what they say.
Yeah, people have told me that all the time. I'm like, oh, I have no idea.
That's really sad.
Well, Grace, I hesitate to tell you this because I think it's going to make you angry, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Graham is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Graham, do
Are you
not
laughing,
laugh.
Graham?
What are you doing, dude?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Graham.
Hi, Grace.
Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because we had a good time. I'm sorry that I'm laughing now, first and foremost. That was not me. I did not do that. That was my buddy Augie. He was sitting right next to me, and I completely forgot about all of that, but I'm remembering it now.
So you remember the fart?
It was not Augie. It was you.
No, it was Augie. I swear to you.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
But see,
it
Grace,
doesn't matter
here's the thing.
because you were laughing then at my pain, and you're laughing now at it. So why would I want to go out with somebody who is just going to make fun of me for the rest of my life?
Fair enough. Like, I get it. When you're a kid, it's easy to get traumatized about stuff like this. And everyone was laughing. It was an impressive part, but he did it. Augie was impressive with that. Like, I don't know how he did it. Like, he could drop a fart whenever, however, all the time. That's just the way that he did business.
That's the way he did business.
He could change the pitch. He could change the timbre. He could change the intensity. He had the right fart for every moment.
Oh, my God.
Graham, I do not think you're helping the situation right now, buddy.
All I want to do is know Augie. I just want to meet Augie now.
I keep in touch with Augie, and he's an awesome guy. I mean, he's had his fair share of troubles, but he's a good guy. And look,
he's a good guy. Did you not hear what I just said? He completely embarrassed me on purpose.
Grace, you cannot hold stuff against me or anybody when we were 12.
Maybe you can't, but for me, it was really traumatic. And I don't want to go out with somebody that treats people that way.
Grace, can I just ask you a question? First of all, when did you figure this out? Because when I met you on the train, I got the feeling that you didn't really remember who I was.
Honestly, I didn't remember you until I got home and I started looking through my photos And then I saw you, and it all just came flooding back. And and it's like I've had to deal with this all over again. I had forgotten about it.
But if you went home after our date and you were looking at photos of me, there must have been a reason for that, right? Like we got along really well. We had a good time on the date. And all of this stuff when we were 12 years old aside, we had a great date. And I would really like to have another shot with you.
You're not any different now than you were then.
12 years old, Grace. 12.
Yeah, when you're 12 years old, it's hard not to get caught up in the thrill of a fart, you know?
I didn't get caught up in the thrill of it.
I know, Grace. I know that still hurts you, but maybe this will bring some sort of closure to all of it. Like for you to realize that they didn't do it to hurt you. They were just being immature boys. Now, that doesn't mean it's excusable, but maybe you can find some forgiveness and closure.
Sure, I forgive them, but I'm not going to forget it.
Well, would you like to go on a second date with Graham? We'll pay for it.
No.
Oh. Are you sure?
Really?
I get it.
You're not willing to get to know Graham now. You're going to stick with 12-year-old Graham.
He'll be forever young in my mind.
You did. I will say, Graham, you did come out of that laughing right off the top. Maybe that wasn't the best move.
I know. But as soon as you say fart, it's funny. I still laugh at farts. Farts are funny. It's everybody farts.
Totally.
Jubal, you fart, right?
No, never.
Yeah.
Never done it. Don't know what you're talking about. I'm with Grace on this one.
I came to you for help.
Well, thank you for your time, Grace. Sorry for what happened to you in church.
I hope you
and
get
Graham, sorry you didn't get a second date, man.
That stinks.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
It's awkward now.
Yeah.
This would be the perfect time for Augie to show up with a really perfect fart. Can you call him?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.